Okay, great. Hey guys, how's it going? What was that? Why is it broken? Dude, this is like the third issue we had with this thing. What the hell, dude? It's whatever. What are you gonna do? Hey, what's up? How's it going? Phoenix Row, thank you. Dreamer, 100 bits
All
pre-stream.
hail the pumpkin guy. All hail the pumpkin guy.
Thank you. What's up? Tenebris pre-stream
50
sub. Thank you.
moods. Thank you, pumpkin guy and John.
Hey.
Keep up the awesome streams. Other than missing intros, how are you today? Jim, watch it burn. Jim, dance. Jim, coffee sip.
I don't know. How are we today? I gotta say, yeah, we didn't start the day off well because we put our Alka-Seltzer in our coffee. Yeah, that was like, I wasn't paying attention. I was rushing around trying to get stream, and I'm like, blink, and I'm just like going around. I'm like, wait, I did something wrong. I did something wrong. And the problem was, it was lemon lime. You know the ones that have the like flavor in it? It's lemon lime. I drank it. I wasn't letting the coffee go to waste. Bro. Lemon lime coffee's pretty good. No joke. It tastes like a burnt baked good, like if you ever had like a lemon cookie or something like that, it kind of tastes like that, but burnt and not sweet. I don't know. Sometimes accidents are key to discovery, you know? I don't think I'm going to make a habit of making my coffee filled with antacids, but yeah, there you go. People are like, now I want to try it. Now I want to try it. You know? What are you going to do? What's up? Dreamer, hi, thank you. 100 bits pre-stream. It says, hey, it's Pumpkin Guy, spooky season. Let's go to Halloween countdown. Yay. Thank you. What's up? What's going on? Let me just resituate everything. Okay, I think that's situated. All right, cool. All right, I think we're good. Dude. Sunday. Oh, God, what date is it? Dude, does Silent Hill 2 come out today? Wow.
Yo, PG. Got something to defend myself yesterday while it was on sale, so I had a good weekend. Also, sister got lucky to see Skillet and Seether last night.
Nice.
You can put that coffee recipe on Reddit.
Oh, yeah, stupid foods. There you go, dude. Alka-Seltzer coffee. Thank you.
67 moons. Hi. Less than 3. Yay. 77 moons.
Thank you. Thank you, Spider. Lost Pixie. Thank you. Trillin. Dude, we're on a hype train already.
Hello, PG. Happy birthday month. How
Hey.
is the root canal?
Very, very nervy. It's unnerving.
Jim, hi.
Root canals are unnerving. You see what I did there? Hype train. Oh. Dude, devil costume. Hey. Cool. Forgot we had that. Nice. Thank you. What? What do you mean your phone's dying? Dude, resuscitate. Clear. Don't you wish you could do that with your phone? Like fast charge it like that? That'd be awesome. Oh, man. Thank you. Thank you. Trillin, thank you. Lost Pixie, thank you. Blood Raven, thank you. Icarus, thank you. Phoenix Monroe, thank you. Silent Hill comes out on Tuesday. I think if you pre-ordered it for like $100, they give it to you 2 days early. I don't like that practice. Stop it. I don't want people who have more money than I have to, you know, just be playing before I do. And spoilers are going to leak, and then everyone's going to be like, yeah, I want to play it now. Ah, man. Dude, level 3, bro. Go. Let me see. Yo, what's, I got to say hi. Dreamer, hi. Bloody Angel, hi. What's up, Sterling? Phoenix Monroe, hi. Brandon, David, what's up? How's it going? Killer B, what's up? How's it going? Real Max Marvel, Co-Randomness, thank you. And hi. Let's see, what is that? Evie, hi. I hope your phone survives. Let's see, Blood Raven, hi. I missed one. Wolf Nick, what's up? Hey, what's up? Billy Socks, what's up? Will Goth, hi. How's it going? Hello. I'm not chasing after that. What do you think I am? I'm like Dawn's chat where I'm just gonna be like, dude, you gotta get Banana Cat. I'm gonna let him free range. Banana Cat's free range here on the stream. We don't have to confine him. I think Apple Cat, though, I think I'll punch him in the face. Let's see. He spins around and he makes me dizzy. Thank you. Oh, you never played the original? So, oh, there you go. Nice. No, then it's like a brand new thing. Don never got a chance to play the original Silent Hill 2 either because it's just like it was on PC and then we didn't have a PC that was good enough for it. By the time we got it, it looked old and janky and stuff like that. And then the HD collection isn't supposed to be that great from what I heard. So we just kept putting it off, and lo and behold, remaster. There you go. Wow, jeez. All right, that was unexpected. I did not see that coming. Apple Cat sucks. Can't pair it with my Android phone. Ah, there you go. That's pretty good.
Hype train bits for Pumpkin Guy on what is a rainy Sunday here.
Hey, you got a rainy Sunday? That's Spooky
Greeting,
Sunday.
Salutations and good vibes to everyone that accepts their person and know better than anyone else. I had a bad day partly based on this.
Oh.
I'll leave it there.
Okay. And hopefully they get better. It's gotta get better. Come on. Good vibes. Boom. That's what happens. Yeah, some people were terrible. I'll tell you a nice story though. There are nice people out there. I'm gonna tell you a nice story. Let's see. And thank you, Chillin. What's up? And we're at 100% of what? Oh, dude, we did another thing. Hey!
9 Mootswoo.
9 moods. Dude, what free flipping level are we on? Are we on level 4 already? Bro, level 3 complete. I got distracted. Thank you. Dude, we're at 20% of level 3. 4? Level 4? Level 4, 3. Ow! Oh, man. What's up?
About to finish the Borderlands 1 game with its DLCs once and for all. Can't wait to start game 2.
Ooh, Borderlands 2's great.
Bits for the hype.
Thank you, Wolfnick. Coma Freak, thank you. And Catman Hot, what's up? It's been a wonderful Sunday. I've been slowly ripping out the demons and invasive species because of having home improvements, but then get away like with a Powerball so we can get a Foamy to score a movie. Powerball. Isn't your next rant about like gambling or something? I like to roll the dice every once in a while. Usually in D&D campaigns. Wow! Jeez. Oh. Icarus! Gifted a bunch of subs. Ow! Oh. All right, I don't think I can take this. I had to do human interaction today. Give me a second. One thing at a time. Arcade Hedgehog, you got a thing. Lindsay, you got a thing. Psycho, Pop-Tart Kitty, and Moby Strip, NYC, you all got a gift. It's sub from Icarus. Anxiety. What? I don't think that happens.
Hype, hype, hype.
Thank you. Dyford, thank you. Dreamer, thank you. Dude, we're on level 5. Level 5, bro. And gifted subs. Raining candy.
Yo.
Yo, real squirrels, bro. What's up? How's it going? Thank you, 40 moons. 40 moons. I want you to have got Kenny Rogers on. The other I got Lemmy. Oh, man. Well, just as you know, I feel like the wart would kind of just lean everything over towards Lemmy. It's like the extra voice. Yeah. No, Lemmy's wart's the tiebreaker. What? That's funny. It would be funny as a comic strip. Go.
From what I've been hearing, the Silent Hill 2 remaster is going fall short of the original from changing character models and making the combat in the game easier to the point it will barely feel like a survival horror game.
Oh, good. Don't all like it then. You can't, much like a reboot for a movie, you can't expect it to be as good as the original. Sometimes it is, but very rarely. Thank you. Oh, man. Finally watched Beetlejuice 2 with my sister. A surprisingly great movie without giving it away. Yeah. Yeah, the plot is a bit all over the place. No, dude, a lot of people have said that. Beetlejuice 2 plot. What? Okay. Spider! Thank you. Made it to a Sunday stream. Thank you. Oh, man. We're still on level 5. It's all right.
Playing Dying Light 2 until something better happens on Destiny 2 or Dead Island major updates. New game plus, yay.
Oh, there you go. Destiny 2. What where's Destiny 3, bro? Destiny 2 was supposed to be tied into Destiny 1. It's supposed to be this huge one. All right, whatever. I don't care. It's ancient history. The Until Dawn remake came out and people were kind of bent out of shape about it, right? Because apparently you need the PlayStation Network account for that, and people are like, meh, that kind of thing. I get it, but, you know, It says right before you buy it, dude. You know? Oh, I gotta situate. My hoodie's crooked. There's all that flailing about. 2-minute warning. Level 5. What's up? Might not get Destiny 3. The current game's diminishing returns. Diminishing returns? No! That's like my stock portfolio if I had one. Remember, before I go to work, I have to go pick up a drill press. Drill press! From the what? Powder coated drill press. We had father with the pretty beat, so I figured I have to give it a second life with a new paint job. New paint job! Hey, beautiful. There you go. Throwing it on there. No, Beetlejuice 2 was good, and, oh, good, I do have it up. Hold on. Boom. Bro, it comes out in 2 days. Oh, we got another costume here. I forgot we did that. Spicy. 2 days. Dude, if you haven't seen Beetlejuice, guess what? It's going to be on streaming in 2 days. And then there's going to be, what the hell is it? I think in November it's going to come out with a physical copy. But there you go. So you don't got to go to the theater in 2 days. I'm glad it's coming out before Halloween and not like, hey guys, hey, we're going to release this October 15th for streaming services, bro. Oh, that reminds me. No, we got something else that's super important. I had to dig deep for this. Go. Who did a thing? Jolly Roger, thank you for the Prime sub. Using the Prime sub. Don't give it to Bezos because you got enough money. Give it to a streamer. Hey, I'm a streamer. Give me your Prime sub. Thank you. No, this is no, for Beetlejuice. We're on the topic of Beetlejuice. This is more importante. All right. Okay, because I had to do some digging for this because I didn't know where the hell this was, what the hell was going on, and I wasn't terribly impressed with the musical score of the movie to begin with. But apparently, yeah, boom, we're getting a physical copy. Dude, there's a physical copy of the Beetlejuice, what do you call it, thingy coming out. Clippy, get the hell out of here. Get out of here. I will send Beetlejuice after you. Get the hell out of here. Thank you. Hype train success. Hey, we did it. We completed the hype change. What? Dude, level 5, what's 7.1%? 71%. There you go. Beautiful. Thank you. Everybody helping out on the hype train. Let's go. All right, the only thing I found this weird is, yo, go.
Also, Dreadpool and Wolverine is out on digital also finally.
Hey, there you go. Beautiful.
46 moons.
46 moons.
Guy. Take that sweet Bezos money.
Taking money out of Bezos' pocket. Whether you like it or not. Gonna take it. Gonna put it in my pocket. Thank you. Thank you for this program. Dude. All right, now I ordered the compact disc. I pre-ordered it. Dude, this isn't coming out till like November, bro. November. I'm hoping there's actually like little hidden gems in here. I mean, yeah, this is kind of cool, but I ain't paying $40 for it, you know? Yeah, so there you go. But it's, where is it? Waxworks? Dude, I'm a big fan of Danny Elfman's scores, all right? But, you know, I'm kind of hoping there's more music in here that maybe wasn't used in the film because I feel like they didn't use a lot of music in the film. Just saying. So there you go. What is it? Waxworks? Yeah, Waxworks vinyl. They're doing that along with CDs and stuff like that. So there you go. If you needed a physical copy, it'll probably be on Spotify anyway for people who are like, yo, I don't need a disc. Discs are stupid. And I'm going to be like, well, why would you call them stupid? Because you know what? Once they take it off Spotify, you can be like, oh, man, I wish I could listen to that again. And then it'll be gone. And then you'll be like, oh, God, dude, I just want to hear that Beetlejuice theme one more time, dude. Then you got to go to YouTube. And then somebody did a weird remix of it. And you're like, I just want the original. You know, and then you got somebody reacting to the theme song. You know, some derpy guy just sitting there listening to music going, wow. After you sit through 9 ads, just buy physical media, okay? No, dude, I hate that when especially when I look for a music video, like a new music video comes out and I go looking for it and it's like 1,000 different streamers reacting to the music video and I'm like, where's the official one? You know? Oh, it's so annoying. Anyway, everything should be on Bandcamp. That would make life a lot easier, right? You know, because they have uncompressed audio. You can get your lossless quality and all that stuff, and you don't have to worry about Spotify and you know, stuff like that. Yeah. And then you can pick and choose what you want, right? Beautiful. Thanks for the years of cartoons. Much love from your favorite pirate. Thank you, Jolly Roger. I appreciate. Thanks for showing up to this weirdness. Dude, it's October. If you're going to show up, now's the time to do it. I kind of blend in. Look at this. I'm like camouflaged. Can't even see me. Pretty good, right? Shut up. Boom, 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 boom. Sue's been doing what this week? Speaking of top portfolios, Ubisoft stock price is at $3.02 per stock share. What are the chances of another company buying Ubisoft? Because they do have a lot of IPs that they generally don't use beyond good and evil, by the way. And if they do, would that stock go up? What happens there? This is what I don't understand about stocky stocks. What happened to that? Ubisoft gets bought out by another. Wouldn't it be ironic if okay, because here's the thing. Right, listen. Ubisoft apparently is handling the streaming stuff for cloud services for Xbox in the UK because Sony got their testicles twisted about Xbox antitrust blah 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 thing, right? So then what happens if Microsoft buys Ubisoft? Sony, buy Ubisoft. They don't make nothing I want. I don't think there's anything there's nothing, right?
To find the original, you almost have to be subbed to the band and lucky to find it. Sometimes you have to have a friend that keep obscure links or it's gone.
Right? It's so hard to find things, dude. You know? Especially now, it's like you got to go digging. Maybe AI will get better where you can just ask AI and be like, yo, AI, send me to the official video by the actual band and not some stupid blah, 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 and it'll figure it out and just do it. I haven't tried it yet. Maybe I will. It's usually pretty good, though. No, man, I like asking ChatGPT or Bing or whatever the hell. I think Bing uses ChatGPT, so it doesn't really matter. And no, dude, it's kind of cool. It's very helpful. Ubisoft used to make games I wanted. Yeah, right? Like Prince of Persia, bro, you know, and stuff like that. Early Assassin's Creed. Now I'm just like, oh, God, I don't even care. Ubisoft might get bought out to the last Assassin's Creed game. Yeah, but it's not out yet. They just got pushed back because they wanted to make it good. And it's like apparently everyone got all upset, so now there's an investigation as to why it's being delayed. Now, that, you know, those are the money people doing that, right? They're like, what is this delayed? I need my fourth quarter profit. What the hell's going on over there? Yeah, that kind of thing. Other major investors are pushing to make the company private and replace the current CEO and board of directors.
I have a physical copy of the band Disney film Song of the South on DVD. Got in a car boot sale when I was 20.
Oh, nice. Hold on to that. Also, rip it and make sure you have a digital backup. Though I'm sure people have done that, just in case. Ubisoft keep indulging in bad habits and eventually caught it. What bad habits did I have? What? All those conventions where they have the dancing people and costume characters things going on? Because look, we're making another Just Dance that nobody cares about. Except the streamer girls who need to wear scanty clothes just to move around and get subs. Why don't you do that? Well, we got coffee cards, right? We'll do that. Acceptable. Okay. Everybody grab. You had me worried there. You're borderline. Ah, there's still lemon lime residuals in here. Hippie. See what I did there? Hippie. Yeah, I got a weird grin on your face. I'm just saying. Ah. Yeah, Tencent is considering buying out Ubisoft. Ubisoft has a lot of issues, but I don't trust a company like Tencent. I don't think anybody trusts Tencent. I don't know why it is. They got their hand in everything, even Sony. Yeah, so there's a lot. Just Stop Dancing, right? The song gets cut off like 12 seconds in. They're like, you just hear that record scratch. Sure. Oh, yeah, my ears. What's Tencent? Look them up. They're basically this tentacled industry thing that invests in everything from China.
I have no faith in AI. They never use it for anything it could be good for. They just make up stuff it shouldn't do and say it can. Like a security cam that can tell the difference between a tree moving and a person walking up.
That is what AI should work on. It will. But you know, we gotta. Oh God, it's like everything else. We got to get our vices out of the way with AI before we start utilizing it properly. You know, This is why all the AI cards we've been making recently have gotten larger and larger, and people make weird things. Well, whatever. It'll shake out. I'm not gonna worry about it. There you go. Eagle says Tencent, Chinese multinational technology conglomerate and holdings company headquartered in Shenzhen. It's one of the highest grossing multimedia companies in the world based on revenue. It is also the world's largest company in the video game industry based on its equity investments. There you go. Keyword China. What? Usually companies in China have to run within a certain parameters of the Chinese government. You know how that goes. No politics. Shh. All right. Also pandering to a demographic that doesn't make up a fraction of their customer base and get caught up in a apprenticeship program despite claiming the industry is I don't think anything's dude, it goes all ways there. Dude, remember that what was that dev that was working on the Black Panther game? Yeah, they have some not so great quotes out there. Oof. Ugh. Just make a good game, bro. What's up, Mizell? How's it going? I don't play games, so probably won't know them. Oh, okay. I love that. Reach-fooled AI cameras. One covered himself in bark and branches and became a tree. Two of them cartwheeled past, and two more cardboard box. Oh, dude, the cardboard box works, huh? See, video games, bro. Try not to laugh. Where's the Metal Gear Solid timeline, right? Dude, seriously, that's pretty funny. How'd you get past security? Used a cardboard box. Wait, what? That really works? Apparently. The whole industry's security system is set up to recognize humans. When I'm a box, I'm not human. I'm a box. Invisible to the AI eye. Get the hell out of here. No, I'm serious. Really? A box? All right. Well, good to know. Orders a bunch of box. Everyone starts saving their Amazon boxes now that they've been thrown out and recycling. Ma, don't throw that out. I can fool AI security cameras with that. What are you talking about? Just put it over your head. Watch. Look. I'm in front of your doorbell with the camera. Dude, it doesn't even know I'm here. Go.
AI is always going to be used for, shall we say, Rule 34
Yeah.
reasons. Human nature will always influence the algorithms.
And if I've learned anything about humans, they're absolutely terrible, except a good one. We had a good story. We were telling somebody that we know, they're a neighbor, right? Because we had the root canal, and it was really bad. It was really bad. Like, the last one we had wasn't really bad, but this one was just like, the nerve was still like, you know, it's like, if you ever had a root canal, like in the back of your tooth right there, it shoots right through your jawline like you wouldn't believe. And it almost felt like somebody was drilling a needle into your chin from the back of your jaw. It's crazy, right? This guy's like, you know what? He just stops by. He's like, here. I'm like, what are you doing? It's like, he literally gave us wine. He's like, that'll help your tooth. And I'm like, what? He's like, yeah, because I've had a root canal. It's real bad. When they're real bad. This one's real bad, right? I'm like, well, yeah, it kind of sucks. He's like, here, have some of this. That was nice, right? So in return, we brought them cookies. I don't know. But that was nice of them. See, there are nice people out there. They were concerned. I barely talked to this person. I know him casually, you know, going by. And then we got into a conversation one day. I'm like, yeah, you know, root canal, blah, blah, blah. No, but that was nice. See, people help out. You should help people out. Help people out. Do it. What? I don't know. You may have a weird neighbor who's just like, you know, and you'd be like, dude, you need something? No, you didn't check to see if you were an alcoholic first. Dude, you haven't had a glass of wine since like Y2K. I think it was December 31st, 1999. Waiting for the clock to strike to see if everything would go off and end. And then it was just like, well, I guess I should try wine before I die. And you're like, yeah, that's all right. Bought you wine. I didn't even bring me wine, right? That's what I'm saying, man. That's good. It's good when people look at, dude, and here's the thing. We grew up in New York, so it's just like, nobody did that. Nobody. Nobody's like, bro, you okay? They're like, shut up. Nobody cares about your problems, you garbage. You know, that kind of thing. And I'm just like, this guy's like, dude, you doing all right? You know, literally checked on us like a day or two later. I'm like, yeah, we're actually good. Yeah, it worked. You know, you don't get that in the city. You know, I drink on my birthdays and Xmas. And even then, only lightly. Yeah, we're kind of lightweights. What? Dude, yeah, you get a quarter glass of wine in you, you're all Jack Sparrow, you know? Let's go.
27 moons. Jim, yep, Jim dance.
Hey, there you go, Irish. Thank you. I appreciate 27 moons. Thank you. Hey, brought you wine. Let's see. Ubisoft survives the next couple of years without being bought out by a major corporation like Sony, Microsoft, or Nintendo. Will be a miracle. Dude, if Microsoft tries to buy Ubisoft, it's going to be hell. Everyone is going to complain about it. Everyone's going to be like, Monopoly. You know? I don't think Nintendo would do that, though. You think Nintendo would buy them? It's probably a lot more money than they're willing to spend, right? Though imagine Nintendo was making, like, Ubisoft games. What do they have again? No, I don't care about a Rabbids game. I'm talking about, like, do they have Splinter Cell or something? Like Tom Clancy's fill in a blank, shoot. Right? Microsoft being the Disney software. What would that make Sony then? Sony's like the Netflix of gaming. Oh, good. And Nintendo is just, well, Nintendo. Let's see. Ubisoft has the South Park games. All of them or just the two? Because I think the third one was made by a different developer, right? The one that people didn't like, Snow Day. Tom Clancy, Watch Dogs, and Assassin's Creed. I know Tom Clancy's big. Assassin's Creed's still kind of big. Does anybody care about Watch Dogs? The last one sucked, right? Everyone complained about Legion. Duke, what's up? How's it going? We also have Far Cry. Oh, God, Far Cry, dude. I always have hope for Far Cry. It's like a tropical Saints Row, you know? Prince of Persia is a Ubisoft game. Well, they're doing a remake of that, right? Yeah. It'd be neat if Nintendo make a version of that. That would probably be pretty good. They're really good at platformers, if nothing else. Not if Ubisoft keeps declining as they are, plus if Nintendo on more equal footing since Microsoft has Activision Blizzard and Sony has Bungie. Well, Sony can keep Bungie. Bungie hasn't been doing crap. Like, what has Bungie been doing? Get back to Halo, Bungie. Come on. Ubisoft leave the fractured but whole broken on PC? I don't know. They're Beyond Good and Evil 2, which they still haven't done anything with. Destiny? Yeah, I know, but dude, Destiny's like... is old. You know, putting another number after it doesn't really help the situation. I know they made Destiny. I'm not a big fan of Destiny. I played Destiny when it came out, and I'm like, yeah, it's a pew-pew. I just wanted to play Halo, honestly. Dude, come on, dude, those Halo multiplayer maps were awesome back in the day. Sony only bought Bungie because of their live service work. Sony's like, we don't know how to do live service. How do you do that? We got to buy somebody who knows how to do that. I'm convinced there's only one guy working on Beyond Good and Evil 2. Yeah, they're like scrambling around using all these different AI programs to get assets and stuff. And they're like, dude, come on, man. Dude, we'll get it out by 2030. I swear, dude. Just hire somebody. Just hire somebody to make me coffee. I haven't drank any in like a year because I've been working about all the time. Destiny is looter shooter. MMO lives off people's sunk cost fallacy. That's true. Hey, puppets. Thank you. Yeah, isn't that kind of weird? There is that a lot of people get, you know, you do get invested in stuff like that. Like, you know, battle royales like Fortnite, everybody's invested in it already. You know, so it's like they feel like they're committed to it because they got all their stuff there, you know? Stuff. So it is kind of a thing. Once people get hooked into a game, it's really hard to get rid of them. And they used that term when they were, you know, people were speculating as to why Concord failed. And I'm like, oh, God. I mean, come on, dude. Everybody's committed to, we don't need another hero shooter thing. Kind of, yeah. Nobody wants to see the Wish version of Guardians of the Galaxy running around in an Overwatch world. You know, they didn't figure that out until 6 days after it's released, and they're like, well, let's just cancel this. How do you even do that? All right, whatever. Now, is Concord designed by AI? I don't know, probably partially. Who knows at this point? I guarantee you there's a lot of concept artists that are just fishing AI for ideas. Because no concept artist is that good that can just keep churning out stuff, infinitesimally for universal ever. It doesn't happen. Concord failed because we don't need another live service shooter. There's so many of them. There's so many battle royales. There's so many live things, MMOs. Go.
Second Wind has a great video breaking down the failures of Concord, especially the design aspects. It's under tier design delve series.
No, that's work for me. I can't. That's like one of those things. I won't delve into the why something failed. Especially a game that I didn't play, I had no interest in, and I just kind of, meh. Yeah. It's cool for people who want to watch it, but I'm just like, I can't do that. I can't do that. I got to learn how to make Panavision videos. No, I don't. Let's see. No, but we're actually working on more 3D model-y things because we're trying to push the well, maybe not Steve. Somebody. We got to get somebody out here besides me. I feel like VTuber things is gonna be a fun way to make stuff in the future. We gotta figure it out. Let's see. Didn't one of the Concord characters die? Just look like Hellboy. No, not 3D Foamy. Again, nobody realizes you don't want to deal with the squirrel live. You know what we'll do? If we do a live Foamy, we'll do something like this. It'll be simple. Just imagine I'm a squirrel and I'm like, hey, everybody, go yourself because I don't care. Do you bring me any cream cheese? Where's my cream cheese? And then you complain about stuff a lot.
Still waiting to see how the lawsuit goes with Paul World.
Paul. When's that going to happen? I don't know. I feel like we should leave Pal World alone. Because literally it was actually more fun for me than Pokemon. Dude, it was more fun for me, man. I got to run around and stuff. I'm not sitting there doing, oh, hold on. Let me pick my thing. I'm not a real-time person, all right? Pal World's neat. It's still around. People are like, oh, it's gone. For me, refuses the third dimension. It's got enough rage to keep it away from me. Dude, you don't want it. Again, Pilsy might be more fun because we've talked about this before. Pilsy would be more fun for people, but the squirrel is just like, dude, you got to remember, the squirrel is the squirrel. It does not like people. You might make a Foamy model. Good luck with that. Copyright infringement. Get him. Thought it'd be a puppet Foamy for a live stream. No, we did a puppet Foamy thing. Wait, that's ran its course. We're like, yeah, that's good. You don't have fun with it. If you don't have fun with it, you don't do it. That's the thing. It's like, oh, dude, puppet Foamy. I'm gonna be in your face and not care. Yeah, that's pretty much start chewing on the scenery and stuff. I don't need that. Use Adobe Character Animator. That's my favorite software. I use stuff basically that belongs in the Smithsonian. Flash 4.0. It belongs in a museum. That kind of thing. And the only Adobe product I still have is Adobe Photoshop 7.0. Go.
A Josie stream would be fun, except you'd have to have a really fast typing speed to keep pace with the chat and activating her text-to-speech.
There's enough good AI voices to kind of work with that. So that's something we're looking into as well. We're going to have to beef up the specs of certain things, though. Wow, still Flash, that's amazing. Hey, there you go. Dude, it's super simple to use. It's still viable. You just export to Swift, encode it into an MP4, and boom, there you got your animation there. Yeah, we learned a lot of weird little tricks and nuances to kind of get it where it needs to be. Susie VTuber, we can do emotes only chat. Oh, God. Half of her face is covered with her hair, dude. That's barely you can barely see an expression. That's what makes her so interesting. What's up? Evie's hair. Turn medicine gave Gizmo medicine and eye drops. Medicine and eye drops. Couple of apple juice. Couple of apple juice. I have a goal next year to go to Japan for the yokai parade. I would see if I go to Japan, I want to go in the off season where nobody's staring at the trees and dancing around at the parade. Nah, man, I need the, it's not tourist month kind of thing. That's usually in like August when it's sweltering hot. Even the people I know from there, they're like, no, don't go there. It's too hot. Stop that. It's unnerving. Imagine if cats did that in real life. Oh, oh God. Thank you, Icarus. Oh, coffee. Yeah. What's up? This year's Halloween started off on a sad note, did it? Did somebody give you sugar-free candy? Go late October, early November. The weather is decent. Everyone's local is at school work. There you go. Thank you. All right. Late October, early November. But then I'd miss Halloween. Maybe I could do Halloween in Japan. Dude. Well, oh, dude, tax write-off. Pumpkin guy in Japan, Halloween. I'm spreading the goodwill of American Halloween, everybody. Halloween in Shibuya. I've seen videos of that. Dude, you can't even get through the crowd. I'd just be like, I'd be like crowd surfing, bro. But at least I know everyone's polite enough to not rip me off my stand and then, you know, throw me into some weird crowded area. I like both Polly and Susie wear devil costume on a spoopy month. Oh, yeah. What'd you get, lazy? Oh, the Susie June one was from like last year that you forgot about. Okay, good job. Okay. No candy. No candy. What? Found out the day after. What? Hold on. Oh, Oogie Boogie's voice actor died. Yeah. But they're still around. Probably in AI form right now. But you don't think somebody's going to do that right now? They're training a data model and they're like, well, look who we got here. Santa Claus. Woo. Dude, that guy had such a good voice, too. Already scurrying off. What? What? Why are you taking the ducks? Don't do that. Have you ever heard of Elliott Smith? Just curious. Yes. They dead. What? If you're referring to the musician, unless there's another Elliott Smith, they dead. It's my favorite song in the movie. I think it's just okay. Huh. Protein. What about protein? Oh, no, dude, don't do that. You get chicken. His voice still plays at Disneyland for Halloween. Ooh, that's pretty cool. Nice. All of these AI voices should be available for GPS. I want Samuel L. Jackson to tell me to make a mother bleeping right. Make a mother right. The hell's wrong with you? Turn around. Dude, that'd be hilarious. Dude, I'd buy that. I would totally buy that. All right, let's coffee. Go. Okay, good. Now, we tried to balance it out with some more wholesome-y ones. I just don't know if they're going to come up. GPS voice packs used to be a thing. Hey, that's cozy. Hey, look at that. That's nice. She looks a little agitated, but... All right, go. Wow.
Hey, PJ.
Hey.
My 41-year-old bud is getting my wisdom teeth out on Friday. Gorging on Halloween candy while I can.
Hey, Wild Bill, good luck. It's never fun.
Jim, watch it burn. Jim, Foamy, whatever. Jim, coffee time. Jim, Pumpkin, spooky. Jim, what's happening? Jim, weed strip. Jim, Lyrka. Jim, lurk.
Avatrax 111 moons 111. Thank you for the continued awesome support of everything. Thank you. I appreciate. Thank you. What? I meant PG? What? Oh no, I know what I meant. No, dude, wisdom tooth. God, don't use straws. I know, after they take out the wisdom tooth, sometimes they don't tell you that. They give you a little sheet. A lot of people don't look at the sheet. Do not use a straw. All right? Do not use a straw. No, because it could dislodge the clot there, and then you get a, what do they call a dry socket, and then that hurts. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't sip of your soda. Don't sip of your soda. Don't do it. I gotta tell you, dude, when you had yours out, man, that was it was a really large tooth. And bro should have stitched it up, but it was this giant gaping hole in your mouth. Dude, you know how many things got stuck in there? Like nickels.
Did you know a new Cure album is coming out November 1st? Goths
Yes.
rejoice.
Yes.
Acerade.
Destroy
Hey!
them all with kawaii hugs
Got a
and tricks.
raid! Thank you. What's up? Hey, how's it going? Gator, hi. Thank you for the raid. Hope you're doing well. How you doing? How you doing? Dude, not only is The Cure coming out with a new album, dude, Pixies are coming out with a new album. Jerry Cantrell from Alice in Chains is coming out with a new album. Marilyn Manson, believe it or not, is coming out with a new album. Bro, all within the next 2 months. What is happening out there? Bro, it's like the 90s all over again, dude. I don't know. I don't even know if Marilyn Manson has a record label. He's going to be putting that out and selling it out of the back of his car at this point. Wasn't even heard me. What? But he did it anyway. Oh, for your wisdom tooth? You'd be like, well, put on that one. I'm still under the medicine. Yeah, we didn't get medicine. What? For that? I don't know. Kind of depends. Doing good trying to deal with this heat schedule. What? 100 degrees? What the hell? Where are you, on the sun? What the hell, dude? Hope all is well. So far, so good. One day at a time, seeing how things are going. Yeah. I know a lot of people, when they work on one tooth, they take out the other one. Sometimes they don't. I don't know. It kind of depends on your dentist. They're like, well, if we're taking out the bottom, we might as well take out the top. And you're like, well, why? There's nothing wrong with it, right? Yeah, but then, it's difficult to brush back there. You're inevitably going to get a cavity. Those things are hard to work on. Lucky 7? I'll take a 10. 10's good. What does it do? Thank you. Emerald Poison, what's up? Hi, how you doing? I had my tooth shattered when they were trying to pull it out. It was, what? It was, oh God, I was picking out tooth shards so they couldn't stitch it up. Oh, yeah. That's kind of annoying too. But all right, let's not have our teeth horror stories.
Manson was previewing a song on Sirius XM the other day. Not bad, but it wasn't exactly a dope show.
No, dude, it's difficult for them to go back to that, that vibe, Just waiting for another mindless self-indulgence album, please. For the love of Bob, Dude, come on, dude. At least it was inventive and went all over the place. The stuff that I hear now, even the newer stuff on YouTube, people are like, dude, I'm like, this is garbage, man. I need something crazy that's got an edge to it, man. I need crazy. Ah! All right. Got caffeine-based pain meds for my wisdom tooth removal. What? They didn't give me that. I don't know what the point was. I have ADHD. Caffeine does nothing to me. I don't have to go. I don't have to go, chat. Has anybody done that where they just leave their stream and they're just like, yeah, I gotta go do the spooky dookie. I gotta do that. Brr. Be right back. No, you don't push. Shit. Oh man. I wish my basic printer had time-lapse capability. Just look at your watch. I originally bought DC and Dark Horse comic goodies. Oh my God, that reminds me. DC, thank you. What? Streamers go toilet breaks. What? Go.
My dad made dentures but passed before my first tooth was removed. Being a sugar junkie made that funnier.
Thank you. Yeah, ibuprofen. Dude, that's what they're like, take a Tylenol. Take a salt tablet. Yeah, that was basically your wisdom tooth getting removed. Take a salt tablet. Same thing with the root canal. Take a salt tablet. I'm like, what? Well, I mean, yeah, you can just, They gave me nothing, man. Dude, even when he had the surgery, literally. Hey, get out of here. Steve is over there. Go, get, ah! Did they get in my hair? All right. Thank you. Salt tablet. It's a reference to home movies. Let's see. No. No, man, dude, even after your surgery, dude, they literally stabbed you in the stomach, rip you open, and stapled you back together, and they're just like, here's a Tylenol. I'm like, you sure this is going to be good? Yeah, if, you're feeling uncomfortable from being stabbed over and over again in the abdomen, yeah, then you know what? A couple hours later, take an ibuprofen. A couple of hours later. Yeah, I mean, you could take 2 if you want. What? What are who are you? Give me a prescription for something. Yeah, we don't, well, if you need it, I guess we could do that. If I need it. Oh, I don't know. I feel like every surgeon should go through the surgery first so they can, understand the recovery and how annoying it is. You know, like if you're definitely, if you work on shoulders, you know what, you got to get a shoulder surgery. It's like going to a tattoo artist that doesn't have a tattoo. You know, you almost like, well, how come they don't have tattoos? Right? Like, and then they're going like, does this hurt? Does this hurt? Is this bothering you? You know, that kind of thing. It's like going to a dentist that never had dental work. You know, you want somebody to be able to understand your pain. Yeah. Anyway, never take blood thinners on a surgery like that. It's interesting where I told them to aesthetic from a wisdom teeth. They were very surprised. Really? I gave you Novocaine, right? Go. Well, they'll definitely numb the area. That's what we did. We had technically 3 of them out. We still got one. We're holding on, bro. No talk about antibiotics. What happened? Remember that in the appendix taken out? It was told to take antibiotics. It was later hospital a month. Oh God. Well, surgeries. All right. Depending on the surgery, basically what they do now is they will put antibiotics in the IV drip as they're doing it. So apparently that has a better success rate of not getting a post-surgery infection. So it's like right there from the start, kind of thing. Some people just give you antibiotics. It's weird. I don't know. But they'll take a salt tablet jokes, especially used in some of the King of the Hill episodes. Yeah, there you go. That too. Bum, 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 bum. Fancy. Fancy stuff, bro. Yeah, that's what they did with your surgery. They just pumped you through antibiotics while they were cutting you open. Yeah. It's weird. We didn't have an out-of-body experience or nothing. I was kind of disappointed. We just woke up and they were wheeling you back to the room and it was just like, how you feeling? You're like, yeah, all right. You didn't even get goofy talk, when people come out of anesthesia, like, hey, I seen you before. What's up? I'm going. You do that. Whoa, I'm going fast. That kind of thing. None of that. Don't like anesthesia. It makes me feel weird. I don't like the sense of being taken from me. So I don't use it. For what it was, I never got to go to crush my teeth to get them out since the root were so long. Oof. Yeah. That is weird though. Dude, the roots of the tooth. Root of the tooth. Yep. Surgery is always a weird trip once waking up hours later. Yeah, generally I don't care. Like, I don't know whether we're just optimistically naive. When we went into surgery, we were like, yeah, all right, we'll see you later. If not, well then, okay. That's it. Because here's the thing. It's like, when you're going into surgery, you're pretty much not in pain. You're a little nervous, but you're going to be out for it. You wake up. They got you loaded up on painkillers anyway. And then you're sitting down. Settle down. Leave him on the wall. Maybe he's happy there. Thank you. God. One of those people that needs like 3 times mortal anesthesia apparently woke up during gallbladder surgery. Oh, man, that's not good. What the hell was that? Some guy yelling. I can't stand emails that ask me, how was your visit? Insert place here. What should I do? Lie or tell the truth? Well, I did enjoy the, vending machines, but the consensual stabbing and, wasn't to my liking. Surgery is just a consensual stabbing. That's all it is. They shove you out of there after you wake up from dental surgery. Nurses help you out while your legs feel like wood, right? That's kind of weird though, right? Like, dude, after your surgery, and again, we haven't had that other, ad break. We got an ad break in a minute. Oh, there you are.
Last time I have kidney stones, they gave me morphine. I was getting mad at a shadow that had nothing to cast it, but waited until I was alone in the room to growl at it.
Yeah, I thought that was my tinnitus for a second. It did. Thank you and thank you. Oh, man. What? What? Really? Oh, God. Yeah, that is a weird thing. Now, speaking of being in a room by yourself, that is the most annoying thing, is just sitting there waiting. I hate that. Especially when they give you a particular times, like, oh, your surgery's gonna be at 10 o'clock. And you're like, all right, here I am. Boom, 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 10 o'clock. Well, the doctor's running a little late. 11 o'clock, 11:30, quarter to 12, almost 12 o'clock. Doctor comes in and like, hey, sorry, running a little late there. You know, we had some things going on there. And what are you going to do? Be angry at them? They're literally going to come at you with a knife while you're unconscious. I'm just sitting there. I'm like, well, I understand. You got to do, I want you to be as thorough and careful as possible. Make sure everything is done, up to par. They're like, oh, thanks for waiting. I'm like, well, where am I going to go? Right. Oh, there you go. Yeah. So, yeah, we still got issues, bro. We got to go see them again this month. Oh, God, something's falling. Oh, we got the ads. Go. Oh, that fell too. Ow, it's on my foot. All right, ads are running. So, whoa, jeez. We're just going to, can this go away, please? That's okay. Looks super happy about having that coffee. Wow. Hey, short hair. Is that considered a rarity? It's a rare card. See, this one made her look lanky and the way she's supposed to. This one just put numerous heads of hers together. This is like the human centipede version. What the hell? That's it. Boom, boom, boom. Quickest ad ever. What are you talking about? It says 2 minutes over here. 2 minutes. What do you mean? Yeah, you got to remind me to go into easy mode. I'm getting the crappy tunnel syndrome. Let's see. Oh, where is it, dude? I had it on the side. Come on. There it is. Bump, bump, bump. 1 second. All right, there we go. That was 10 seconds. I don't know, it still says ad break happened here. Tell Dawn I said hi. Duke said hi. I don't know if they're watching. They could be lurking. Boom, 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 boom. I had to wake up in the middle of the surgeries. It sucks. Standing inside my own leg, they were fixing my femur, and it wasn't even the worst one. Oof. How does that happen? You must have a high tolerance for that stuff. That must be annoying for them, too. Well, usually they numb the area first before they work on it, and then they give you anesthesia and all that other stuff. So even if you wake up, you probably don't feel anything, in theory. In theory. All right, chat. What the hell's going on here? What the hell is happening with Joker? What is going on here? What's going to? Why is everybody unhappy with this? Like it's got to look at this. It's got a rating of puke, and even the audience is like, this is even pukier than when I thought these people thought it was. Why? What is happening? I want to read reviews, but I also don't want any spoilers. Now, generally, I mean, there's like article after article about this. Like this, the other one. Look at this. James Gunn reminds fan DC Studios had nothing to do with Warner Brothers Joker films. All right, look, even James Gunn is just like, I didn't touch it. It's got nothing to do with us. This isn't a DC Studios thing, bro. It's Warner Brothers. Don't blame us, dude. Don't blame us. Okay, now why didn't? Here's the thing. Go. 17 moons. Thank you, Spider. I appreciate. Thank you. Thank you. Hey. Thank you. Thank you for subbing. 17 moons. Thank you. Now, here's the thing. Now, I feel like this might be a case. I haven't seen this, so I don't know. Now, is this film a little too artsy for people? Like that's kind of what I'm thinking is that might be the case here, right? Because that's right. Joker 2 gets praise from 5-time Oscar-winning director amid bad reviews. So an Oscar-winning director who is Francis Ford Coppola. Okay, Coppola was like, good job. I want a Slade movie, Deathstroke. Yeah. Okay, so are artsy people liking this, or is it too up here for a general audience? I think because people generally like the first one, right? Sounds too auteur for the masses. Well, that's the thing. I would probably like it then, because I've noticed when people crap all over stuff that's a little bit too artsy. Oh no, Chucky's been canceled. It's time for Child's Play in Space. Eventually, it'll get there. Like, if it's considered too artsy, there was another article where basically the director had final say over the final cut, which is amazing to me, because that rarely happens in this day and age. So I want to watch this, but a lot of people said Oppenheimer was kind of artsy, but it was good. Maybe because the songs suck. Are the songs terrible in this, or what? It's a musical is what I heard. Yeah, I mean, I knew it was a musical, and I was a little like, well, how's that going to work? But, you also got to think, it's like, if this is all this weird crap that's happening in the Joker's mind, you got to consider he was pretty delusional. If you saw the first movie, bro was off the walls, bro. And then it would work. But if people aren't taking that into consideration and they're just going into this movie and they're just like, well, why is your dancing? I don't understand. Yeah, that kind of thing. Then it's going to miss its mark for a general audience. And generally, I don't care about general audience.
I saw the first 2 episodes of Uzumaki and it is awesome. The animation is so smooth.
Yay, cool. We got to watch that still, but I'm glad they took their time. It was delayed by, God, what was it, another 6 months? Just to make sure the animation was good. And I'm like, thank you. Yaquin can't sing. Didn't he play Johnny Cash in a movie? I don't know if he did the actual singing in that. And I don't expect him to sing well. Remember, this Joker character, this version, couldn't even tell jokes in the first movie. Yeah, he did play Johnny Cash. I don't know if he did the actual vocals for the songs he sang, but didn't he just make a Johnny Cash statue? I think it was like the first non-politician to be in in like DC or wherever the hell they put him. Joker bombed, you heard. Let's see. If you go by cinema score alone, Joker is the worst comic book movie ever. That's it. Dude, have they not seen Judge Dredd? The original one with Sylvester Stallone? The Law. Comic book that seems a tad harsh, but it's clear comic book fans and regular film goers alike have wholly rejected Warner Bros. Discovery's Joker sequel. Worse than Steel? Oh, dude, I could one up that one. There was this one called Black Cougar. Look it up. You'll never find it. Don't ask me how we found it, but we actually know the person that made it. They lived in New York. And it was a self-budgeted, like, weird, almost home movie kind of. Oh, God. Worse than Green Lantern? Oh, Green Lantern was, by comparison, was a Fellini film. Despite mostly positive reviews out of Venice. Oh, the people in Venice liked it. Verdicts since have not been kind, and the consensus seems that it's neither the story nor musical elements work. Expectations of Joker, blah, blah, blah. Things around the brand, Cruiser 2025, DC Superman July. Said it's another critical and commercial flop, doing DC few favors as it looks to rebound from DCEU era of storytelling Probably won't surprise you. Blah, 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 blah. James Jones quickly removed. Yeah. Okay. Ah. Bro, why there's no DC Studio logo on Joker? Because it's not a DC Studio film. Thanks, James. Judge Dredd was good. I'll dine on it. Dude, okay, I'm talking about the Sylvester Stallone one. That was good. With Rob Schneider. I'm not talking about the good one. I'm talking about that one. I'm waiting for James Gunn DCU reboot. DCU is all over the place. Yeah, it is. They really got to just stop what they're doing right now, refocus all that money and put it towards James Gunn. Yes, really? All right, I guess I'll have to rewatch it then. I'll give it a second chance. Yeah, but again, okay, like I was saying, if this is too artsy for general people, I may actually like it. I generally don't like her music, but she can actually sing. Because I've heard her sing without all the processing and effects and all that other garbage. She is an excellent vocalist. I don't like all the processing that covers up that talent. This guy, I don't know. I don't know what he does, but I know he's an excellent actor. So even if he can't sing worth the damn, I know he's going to do well with the character.
I read on Twitter, the director wanted to be bad as a punishment, because the wrong people identified with the first one. Translation, more modern political BS.
The wrong people identified with this character? The wrong people? Here's the thing, this is a slippery slope. If you start creating content worried about who it might influence, then just put your pen down, all right? Just close up your laptop, put away your typewriter, whatever the hell you're creating stuff on, just smash your camera, because then you're never going to create anything good. You're never going to create anything good. Because then you're like, well, I can't make this. And this is why we're having all these pathetic, half-assed villains come out that were like these little anti-heroes because, well, we got to understand why they're weird. This guy's just fucked up. All right? I'm going out there and I'm saying it. I'm using the F-bomb. He's messed up, bro. That's the thing. And, well, yeah, there's always going to be one weirdo who's going to identify and be like, oh, I understand this character and I'm going to be like this character. Like, what? All right, fine. That's not on the creator of the content. That's basically a processing issue on user end. You know what I'm saying? It's user error. That's what it is. That's the only way to break it down. If particular audience people get too wrapped up in something, that's user error. Basically a product comes out, there we go, it works, blah, 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 and then somebody's like using it the wrong way. So, I mean, what are we going to do? Just stop creating stuff because somebody's going to take it the wrong way? But regardless, I'm getting sidetracked here. I don't know if this is good. This warrants the, what the hell was it? 31%? 33%. I don't know. But I'll give it a shot because he's a really good actor. He's an excellent actor. To be fair, critics have problems with first Joker movie when it released at the cinema. Yeah, and I'll be the first to say, I was super reticent with him playing the Joker, and some of the trailers that I saw, I'm like, what the hell is happening here? We didn't go to the theater to see it. We waited till it ended up, I think, in a local library or something. Yeah, we got a copy from them, and then we just watched it, and I'm like, this was actually pretty good. And as, for me, Mark Hamill's Joker is kind of like the apex of Jokerness. So having to deal with this, it would be like, Hamill and then Heath Ledger, which was really good, because he was just chaotic. And then this guy is the artsy one. This is the artsy Joker. And that's kind of like, I can deal with that, but I'm not a lot of people are wired for artsy. A lot of people are not wired for artsy. They can't process it anymore. So moral of the story is just do the same thing over and over and over again. So, you don't deviate from the formula and make people think. It's the modern problem with humanizing villains, making them sympathetic, and people think he's not that bad. He had reasons. He had a bad day. I get that. In some cases, it works. Like even with Thanos, right? Like they tried to humanize the character because his whole planet got messed up. So he's like, hey, I gotta. In his weird mind, he's like, if I get rid of half the universe and half the populations of every planet across the galaxy, right? I am helping the planet because then they wouldn't, be sucking up all the resources and then living on a dead planet in 20 years, So, oh yeah, I forgot Jared Leto was the Joker. I forgot about that. Um, so I get that where it's like, it can work when you humanize a villain. It depends on what their motive is. His motive, I don't even know if he has a motive. And that's kind of the cool thing about the Joker is like, does it? What's his problem? And then to see some people just like to watch the world burn kind of thing. And maybe that's what this character is. And, they got to try to humanize it and make him, well, he's not really bad because he has issues and the system failed him and all that other stuff. It's like, yeah, well, welcome to the world. We all know the system failed us. Thanos' motives aren't clear without backstory. Yeah. But you give him backstory, then it becomes clear, and you're just like, yeah, I see what you want to do there, but, kind of thing, and you got to kind of rein him back in. I don't know. I hope people give this a chance. At least if it goes on streaming, people give it a chance. Because we do need more artsy, weird crap out there because, God, dude, more and more stuff that I see the current stuff I watch, I'm like, I'm just going to keep going backwards. Because even garbage from 20, 30 years ago was actually more intellectually stimulating than half the stuff that's considered good now. How many hours is it? 2 hours, 18 minutes. Well, depending on how bad the songs are, it could be an eternity for some. Yeah. I don't know. It's also kind of weird, though. It's like they're trying to do damage control. I just found it weird that James Gunn had to come out and be like, it's not part of the DC universe I'm working on, bro. Don't worry about it, dude. Don't worry. Superman won't be a musical. I swear. I swear. Yeah, musicals are very difficult to sell for a lot of people. They have to be in Disney form. You know what I'm saying? People generally don't like musicals. We're past that point of like the Fred Astaire kind of, who was the other one? Ginger Rogers kind of song and dance kind of stuff of what, 40s, 50s? Who knows? And you had a couple of them like, what, in the 70s? But generally people don't like musicals? I don't even know. Or maybe not serious musicals. Again, you're trying to appeal to people who are really into comic books, like the comic book crowd. When they go to see a Joker movie, they want a Joker movie, not an artsy version of a Joker movie. And I get that, but, God forbid people elevate their, raise their eyebrows a little bit in curiosity as opposed to keeping the brow basically so low on their sloped forehead that it looks like a mustache. Sweeney Todd. Yeah, I mean, that was kind of like, yeah, I mean, that was a musical. People seemed to like it. Phantom of the Opera. Are we talking about the Robert Englund version? It's the only version I recognize. Funny thing happened on the way to the forum. Dude, that was like 1967, I think. Same thing with the producers. Both of those were really good, too. But, you got to think those are like late 60s. I was lucky enough to see that on Broadway. A funny thing happened on the way to the forum with Nathan Lane, of all people. It was really good. I was like, damn, this guy's good. The Wiz. Englund was in Phantom? Yeah, there was a movie, Phantom of the Opera. Robert Englund. It's all right. I mean, it's not a great movie. They're very all or nothing anymore. Was as good as a great idea, or vice versa. You didn't say anything interesting. You didn't say anything interesting, bro. There isn't a meme. I can't pull a meme out of this film. 1 star. Right? I actually saw a couple of memes. They're like, how come this thing had this big budget and they just had Joaquin Phoenix kind of dancing around on Derpy? And I'm like, yeah, way to take the out of context thing to, prove your point. Hey, I took something out of context to prove my point. That's not a point. That's not a point. But it's funny. It's still not a point. But it makes you think. Makes me think you're an idiot. Why you gotta have rebuttals like that? Because you exist. That's why. It's Joker getting assaulted by cops. If you need to move the goalpost to make a point. Yeah. I'm just saying, man, it's weird. And I'm not a big fan of reboots and stuff like that.
Kittens punching you in the face through time and space. You don't even know the time or the place. They just appear, smack you in your beard, then they're gone. Like a pop song that trends for about 15 minutes, then it's gone again. Quantum mechanic kittens.
Thank you. Thank you, Chris. Ah, man. What? Fan. Go.
I am here just lurking. They did no screen testing. A lot of people want the CEO of Warner Brothers fired. He's filmed Wile E. Coyote movie, deleted Batgirl, filmed and deleted Tax Write-Off, and Scooby Holiday Haunt, dismissed Batman Beyond.
So a lot of people are angry. I will actually give them credit for letting the director have final cut and not doing a test screening. Because I hate when they do test screenings and then everybody changes the movie based on test screenings, and then we end up with a pile of crap. And then everyone's like, well, what happened? You know? Here's the thing, dude. You're damned if you do, you're damned if you don't, right? Because if you make something artsy and you don't run it through the mill, and it becomes this film that the director's vision is what it is, and it's intact, untouched, it's not put through the meat grinder, everybody complains about it. But then we go through this whole thing. We go through, screening audiences, test audiences. You have all these, editors. It's edited by committee. And then we end up with this film that comes out in theaters that nobody likes. And everyone's like, man, I wish the money people would just keep their hands off of films and stop making, decisions based on test audiences. It's like, what the hell do you do? What the hell do you do? Audiences don't know what they want, honestly. They either like something or they don't. I don't think they generally think about it.
Hello guys, what up? Happy 80 days till Christmas. Lil JKJK.
But Halloween will be sooner. Mwah!
Beyond that, they have deleted movies for tax write-off like Batgirl Never Had a Chance, and many more would stop them from pulling the plug of Joker too.
Yeah, I get that. That's the business aspect of it. So I can't do nothing about that. But the thing is, right, for them to actually release a movie unfettered, at this point you can blame the director if you don't like the film. Be like, well, the director messed up. They took it in a place they didn't want it to go to. And that's fine. So it's like, what do you do then? Like, you can't win. If you're the studio, and granted, I'm not defending Warner Brothers in any capacity, but whether it's Warner Brothers or some other company, no matter what they do, somebody's going to have a complaint about. Oh, well, we let the person have, creative freedom to do what they want. The investors are going to get bent out of shape. Well, how could you do that? We need to make money. And then it's like, all right, we have this film. And then like all these money people get involved in it, and then they ruin it and don't make any money because their ideas are freaking stupid because they're not creative. And then it's like, well, how could you let this go? We didn't make any money. It's like, well, whose fault is it? Is it the audience's fault? I don't know. What are you going to do? I don't know. It's just very disappointing because it's just like nobody knows what they want. And it's just like, if something works and people appreciate it, it's like a miracle in this day and age. It really is. And is Has Been Hotel getting renewed for a second season? Because I feel like that would be a series that probably wouldn't get a second season, merely because it's a little too different. I want Warner Brothers to release Acme vs. Coyote. Dude, I'd be happy with a Batgirl movie, the Scooby-Doo haunted holiday thing, all that crap. I don't know. Brendan Fraser was going to be the villain in Batgirl. That's what I wanted to see it. Yeah. Humanity's gambling profits, humanity's artistic profits. Of course, people don't want what they want. Yeah. I don't know, dude. And, from a creative standpoint, I'm just like, I'm scratching my head here because you get thousands of opinions every single day. And you're just like, I gotta do what I gotta do.
Heck, we are still waiting for the next Spider-Verses movie, left on a cliffhanger. It's been so long now, feeling it's been scrapped altogether.
Next Spider-Verse what movie? Spider-Verse what? Oh, Spider-Verses. Spider-Verses? The multiverse, the Spider-Verse? No, they're making that. That's definitely coming out. That's done well. So part 2 comes out in, I think, 2025. Yeah, double check my work, but I don't think it's coming out till like next summer or something like that. What are the chances of seeing someone in a wheelchair in the Batgirl movie? Well, I don't know. Are they going to stick with the lore, or are they not going to do that? So, bum, bum, bum. The one has been Hotel to have 12, 13 episode seasons. I don't know if that's ever going to happen. You like the Mutant Mayhem movie? The only thing I don't like about those things is the animation. I've said it before. It's not the animation is bad. I don't like the stuttering artistic choice with that they went to. It feels like drop frames. It really does, and it bothers the hell out of me. Like, I'm going to get a hold of this movie, and I'm going to run it through a program to interpolate actual frames, so my eyes don't make me feel like I'm going to puke. Yeah. Oh, God. No, there's literally programs that do that. You just like, add frames to this so it doesn't look like crap. Okay. I shouldn't have to do that with a movie. I shouldn't have to fix their frame rate in my spare time. Get good. I know a lot of people like it and it didn't really bother them, but you know, for me, it's like a visual thing. So it's like, you know, that's kind of stuttery thing. I don't like it. I think animation frames look fine. It's not for me. You know, chalk it up to my weird brain. I'm sure I'm on some kind of spectrum, but that's probably one of those spectral analysis things where I'm just like, yeah, I can't watch this like this. Is it under 22 frames per second? Dude, I feel like it's at 12. No, if you watch the trailer, again, it's not bad, but I just feel like that frame rate is distracting to me, you know? Because I feel like we should be making things look smoother as we progress with technology and sciences and all that other stuff. And it's just like, here, dude, we can have a game run at 120 frames a second, you know, with no problem. 4K, there you go, bro. And it's like, well, here's Spider-Verse. It looks like it's at 12 frames a second. And I'm like, why would you do this? I don't want to see this in IMAX at 12 frames a second. What are you doing? 22 FPS is the average cartoon anime refresh rate. Well, yeah, if you suck. Don't do that. Here's the thing, even post-processing, you can interpolate extra frames into it. So it's like, dude, the background animation for Pauline here, dude, it doesn't even need to be 60 frames a second, but it's 60 frames a second. You know? You can tell in the blinking. What? GIFs have a cap rate of 50 frames a second. I'm just saying, if I can go through the effort as an independent person, you know, Sony can, you know, pay for the extra frames. Sequel to Mutant Mayhem is going to be released 2026. Oh, okay. Is it bad? It's not good. Is it good? It's not bad. What is it? I don't know. Well, then you make up your mind. What is it, good or bad? I don't know. I'm a reviewer. I don't know. It's good-ish. I can't be angry at it, but it didn't make me happy. What? Those are the worst types of movie. I've said it numerous times. The middle of the road movies that leave you, when you leave the theater, you don't feel anything. You're just like, yeah, I saw a thing. I just hated the human design, latest Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle thing. Yeah, I didn't see it yet. I'm trying to remember what the characters look like, and I can't. Because I got distracted by coffee. Let's go. For those coming in late, my first cup of coffee was ruined because I accidentally put lemon lime Alka-Seltzer into it. So I had lemon lime flavored coffee. It wasn't terrible. And it didn't give me acid. Oh, we got a pumpkin. Hey, finally. God, you got a couple of hundred of them in there. They rarely show up. No, we always get the other pumpkins. God. All right. To make some coffee. Maybe I'll put some lemon and lime juice in there. I don't know if you want to do that. It wasn't bad. But you know what? Know what could be worse? Chucky in space. All right. We've said this numerous times. Anytime a horror thing goes off the rails, they always throw it in space. You know, you had Jason, you had Leprechaun. I'm surprised Michael Myers didn't take a trip around the moon yet. But come on, you put Michael Myers' face on the moon? There's your poster, all right? Halloween night. The night he got launched into space. All right, you throw Chucky in space. Why the hell not? Let's see, zero gravity toy just chopping people up. So Chucky going to kill robots. I feel like the next thing for them is going to be a Megan versus Chucky thing. I feel like that's going to be a thing. And hypothetically, here's the story. I'm just shooting this out my butt right now, right? So there you go. Creative diarrhea. Go.
I'm waiting for Jurassic Park in space. Say.
Yeah, space. It's dino space. Here's what happens, right? Here's what happens. You ready? Kid already has one of those Megan dolls. That isn't a problem, right? It's not crazy. It's not flipping out or anything, all right? Gets this doll, right? Gets Chucky. Chucky tries to possess the kid, but then Megan has to actually protect the kid. And then they just fight it out. That's the thing. You know, Megan gets into mom mode and you know, defends the cub. You know, because the mom went on vacation or something with their stepdad or something that they hate. You know, that kind of thing. That would be good. I would watch that. I feel like that's a good premise, you know? And then it just writes itself at that point. You know, you just have Brad Dourif yell a lot and call Megan a beep, beep, you know, that kind of thing. You're robotic, beep, that kind of thing. You do that. It would work. We don't need dinosaurs in space. All right, we already have the Amityville horror in space, okay? It's Amityville in space. I'm not even joking about that. That's a movie. I don't know if they put the house in space. I don't even know what they did there. I don't even know what's going on. At least it got 3 seasons, though. At least Chucky got 3 seasons. I am woefully behind on that. But we did start watching Only Murders in a Building season 4. We're slowly getting through that. No, we have access to it from somebody. Thank you. That show's still pretty good. It's written well. Stranger Things in space. I don't even know what to do with that. Bits and pieces of Stranger Things I've seen. I wasn't terribly like, oh, I got to watch this. I was like, eh. Yeah, it's like the Goonies meets X-Files. I'm like, okay. Jason X. Jason X was fun. You know, that was a movie you just turn your brain off for.
You forgot to add Kevin Hart or The Rock or Christ Pratt. Remember, every movie nowadays has to have them for some reason.
You know what? Maybe just put all 3 of them in a movie together so they can have one film that syncs all of their careers so we can take a break from them for a while. You know? Freddy in space. They haven't put him in space, but people do dream in space, right? And here's what you do with that. All right, I'm going to give you an idea, $1 million movie idea. Okay, one of the kids from Elm Street becomes an astronaut after, you know, going through psychological issues and stuff, but the stress of going to space, dare I say, space madness, drives them deeper into their own psyche, releasing long repressed memories and dreams of Freddy Krueger, who is now aboard a spaceship. Oh, crap. There you go. Aren't they making a Space Jam 3 with The Rock? Why would they bother? Why would it? Nobody cared about Space Jam 2. Okay, Space Jam was this weird thing. And here's the thing. The basketball players were even better in the 90s. Okay, basketball players now, yeah, they're getting paid more for whatever the hell they do. But my God, dude, it was just more relevant in the 90s. You can't take that kind of weird premise and just be like, yeah, we're doing it now with these new people and there's a lot of CGI and who cares? Even Looney Tunes, the Brendan Fraser movie with Looney Tunes was like better than that. There's no way to make another Space Jam. I never liked Space Jam when it wasn't the cartoon part. Yeah, anytime you throw a sports ball into the thing with cartoons, I'm like, my brain just goes away. They need a Michael Myers versus Jason. They did it with Freddy. Nah, I feel like Jason and Freddy was good, so they get Michael Myers versus somebody else. You know? Who else? Who else can Michael Myers fight? Like another franchise. What weren't they gonna do like Pinhead? Michael Myers versus Pinhead? Okay, here's a go. Here's the premise to the story. Here you go. My brain is overfloweth with ideas. All right? There you go. Michael Myers. He's in a sanitarium, all right? Some weirdo goes in there and gives him a box. For some reason, Michael Myers was able to open the box. And guess what happens? He opened the box and they came. So now he's got to deal with those crazy people while everybody in the asylum is now they're the collateral damage. There you go. You're welcome. Hollywood, call me. Hollywood, call me, damn it. I got better ideas than your AI. They don't use writers anymore. Leatherface? No. I would go with Pinhead. No. Leatherface is just some guy running around like a clown. Yeah. Michael versus Ghostface? Nah. No, man. You need Michael's got a lot of staying power. Ghostface, if you trip him and he falls down the stairs the wrong way, he dead. All right? Puppet Master versus Chucky? Nah, I feel like Puppet Master might be a little too crusty now at this point. You know? I feel like Megan would be a more modern attempt. Brendan Fraser Looney Tunes movie caused a Space Jam sequel with Tony Hawk to get axed during development. The Space Jam sequel with Tony Hawk. Oh my God. Oh, dude, weird news about Tony Hawk. I had no idea. Tony Hawk's kid apparently married Kurt Cobain and Courtney Love's kid. What, Frances Bean Cobain? I don't know if they technically got married, but they had a kid. So literally, Tony Hawk is the grandfather of Kurt Cobain's grandchild now. Huh? What timeline is this? Bro, this is so confusing to me. Like, what the hell? That makes, you know what that does? And I gotta laugh about this. Courtney Love is a grandma. She's a grungy grandma. Right? Dude. Yeah, so for those that didn't know, dude, assuming the post I saw was true, but I don't know who's gonna lie about having a baby. Dude, no joke. So it's the daughter of Kurt Cobain and Courtney Love hooked up with the son of Tony Hawk, and they just had a kid. And the kid's got like 4 names, so I forget what it was. Eminem is going to be a grandpa also. Oh, man.
The celebrity dating pool is small. Not far-fetched that a skateboarder's kid married a skid's kid.
Yeah, I guess. Kind of weird, though. Eminem going to be a grandpa. So he's an OG now. Old grandpa. He's going to be the angriest grandpa, man. I can't imagine Thanksgiving dinner with that guy. Holy crap. You know? He's going to get up from the table. He's going to, go to the bathroom and write a diss track about the turkey and come out and just complain. I would watch that. If that was a movie, oh my God. What, the Marshall Mathers Thanksgiving special? Dude, I'd be all over that. God. What's the song You're a Skater Boy one? Are we talking about the Avril Lavigne thing? Grampy Eminem gonna lecture you in rap form. Dude, that would be hilarious.
Off topic. Got back from the store. Picked up apple Fanta Beetlejuice edition. Tastes like an off-caramel apple.
That's what I look for it. And oh God, why? Why would you do that? Don't buy things because of the label. Well, you got a collectible can now, so I guess that's a thing. Avril Lavigne is married to Chad Kroeger, Nickelback singer. Oh, that explains a lot. Oof. Oh my God, please don't have children. Oh my God. Do you imagine the musical atrocity they'll
The
turn
Whole
out?
Life of Eminem Grandpa edition.
There you go. Dude, it'll be funny. I want to see that. Water. Wow. Acceptable? Acceptable. Hey, actual pumpkin. All right, so, oh, they got divorced? Yeah, that's funny. Even Avril's like, I can't take it. I can't take it. I can't take you singing in the shower. Oh, every day singing in the shower. That song that nobody wants to hear. I got to hear it every day in the shower. And you have a shower voice. It's not even the processed voice that I'm used to, that I fell in love with. You imagine? Oof. Bump, 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 bump. Mm.
Nuggets.
Wow.
Apple.
Apples are tree babies.
I didn't know.
Thank you. Child's marriage vows start with "Look at your photograph." Oh God, I can't. Ah, there are the defenders of Nickelback. You know, I guess like the people who like to be the counterculture, but of bad taste. Where they're like, everyone's like, oh no, Nickelback, they're the worst thing from blah blah blah, and they're like, no man, if you just don't listen to those songs, everybody knows they're actually really good. They're really good, dude. You don't understand. They sold millions of records. Oh God. So did Garth Brooks, and look where that led us. Nickelback is like what they should have happened in like the late 80s. I don't know. When did they even come out? What was it, late 90s? They were just kind of weird. It was like if Kmart was a record label that made grungy country music. You know, that's what Nickelback reminds me of. It's the blue light special of grungy country. That's the only way I can work that out. You unironically like Nickelback. We need to study you. Don't worry, I'm not getting on you. No, there are people who legit like them, and they
Time
sold.
to hydrate.
I already did that.
Because I need some water. I gotta keep the pipes hydrated.
Thank you. I hydrated already.
Nickelback was ahead of its time. Yep, he should have waited after I died to play a song, lol.
Oh. Because you laughed at the photograph? I don't know. I grew up with Nickelback and Avril. Yeah, I was aware of both of them, and I kind of hoped Avril Lavigne would have gone in a different direction, but I don't know. What, she was like 35 doing the Hello Kitty song. I'm just like, I guess we're not maturing anytime soon, but whatever. No, but there were people, dude, they sold millions of records. Millions. Nickelback, Avril Lavigne, they all sold millions of records. So, I mean, I'm probably in the minority here where I'm just like, I don't like either of them. But what are you going to do? I also don't like Madonna, but she sold millions upon millions of records. It's just that what they were, Dead Man has similar sounding vocals, but a lot better. Bump, 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 bump. I mean, I don't hate them. They're okay. They're consistent. Yeah, but so are my bowel movements. You don't see me bragging about it, you know? Hey guys, look what I made every day. You know, it's just kind of, Madonna was famous because sex. Yeah, so was Marilyn Monroe, and basically every I guess every template performer like that, you know. I didn't listen to them on purpose though. That's pretty good. I didn't listen to them on purpose. They were just there. Officer, believe me, Your Honor, I didn't buy an album. They were just on the radio. Remember the Wayne's World skit with Madonna? I'm owed. Wayne's World was a good movie. Wayne's World 2 was kind of iffy. Please don't do another Wayne's World movie. We don't need it. Spice Girls sold millions too. That doesn't make them any good. Yeah, I got sick of Spice Girls literally on first listen. Somebody was playing it literally in a record store, and I'm just like, what the hell is this garbage? They're like, nah, dude, it's Spice Girls. Everybody loves them. I'm like, why? I don't know. Well, I mean, isn't that like the template too, where it's just like you get 5 attractive women now, and you just throw them into a band and say, just sing. Who cares? You know, people aren't even listening to the words. Pussycat Dolls were great. I'll die on that hill. Probably. I have nostalgia for Spice Girls. Oh, it's definitely a time capsule at this point. You know, that and the Barbie Girl song from Aqua, which was like 98, I think. Could have been 2001. I don't even know. I heard them in the supermarket the other day. Now I feel old. Dude, I heard The Cure in the supermarket. I'm like, what the hell? I'm like, thank you for not playing garbage, but please. The movie explained why they're popular. The movie explained why. Yeah, Mariah Carey also had a movie too. Glitter. You're all scratching on the scab of 4Y Records, aren't you? You're just like, oh, let's rip it open and let it bleed. Heard Marilyn Manson in a grocery store. How? Must have been a very downtrodden grocery store. Like everyone's sad, angry, and miserable. That kind of place. Even the tomatoes are depressed. And more 4Y ranked, thank you. It's pointless to do it in animated form now. Everyone gets all bent out of shape about opinions now, so it's just I'm sitting there. They're like, oh man, it would be really cool to do this cartoon about fill-in-the-blank musician. Oh God, and we have to deal with the K-pop stands, the Swifties, and everybody else. And I'm just like, I don't even care anymore. You want to sit around and listen to music and think it's good, then there you go. Just enjoy it. The American Idol winner movie. Oh, God. Dude, there's so much music, and it's very mainstream, and a lot of people like it, and you hear it everywhere. And I'm just like, my eyes roll back in my head as if I'm being, attacked by a priest and they're trying to remove my soul, because I'm just like, my body is just like, I can't listen to this. It physically hurts me. Remember when American Idol was considered a giant of American culture? Well, that was the beginning of the end, wasn't it? Hey, here's a bunch of people that can kind of sing but don't write their own material, and then we're going to give them, record contracts to write their own material, but all the material is written by somebody else, and here you go out and buy it. They're entertainers, bro. I get that. Dude, that's kind of a big problem. Like, the last thing I want to do is listen to music because people voted on it. It's like, get the hell out of here, man. Adam Lambert turned out pretty good. I probably might have heard 1 or 2 things from them, and I just stopped. What about Ruben Studdard, bro? I had a friend whose daughter wanted to see Backstreet. The kid was given a Walkman with Metallica and was told to sit in the corner and listen to that. Good parenting and funny. Yeah. That's the name of the guy who sung that Sorry song? I have no idea.
Reminds me of a comic. A son goes to a record store and asks about a group. The clerk says why it's so bad, but comments how the cover baby is hot. The son ends up buying it. Ask his dad, when does the brain take over the reason?
When does the brain take over the reasoning? No, when you look at certain musicians and you just buy albums based on how they look, then yeah, thinking with the wrong head. Dude, have you seen YouTube's videos lately? I don't think anybody's thinking logically about any of that. Adam Lambert did touring as the vocalist for Queen. Oh, interesting. Weird. Insane Clown Posse has plans to retire in the next 5 years. Yeah. It happens. I hate YouTube thumbnails these days. Oh, what? You don't like a lot of people looking shocked and aghast all the time? Come Come on. Huh? The littlest thing, everyone pulls a thumbnail out of it, and it's just like, everything is shocking. Okay, here's the problem. If I look at a YouTuber's channel and all their thumbnails look like they're shocked about something, then I feel like they haven't lived on this planet long enough to be able to process anything. If even the smallest of things and updates in a game or a movie shock the hell out of them so much, they literally have the face like somebody punched them in a testicle. Everyone's just like, oh my God, you know, and I'm just like, bro, you're either hyping this up to the point of it not actually being an issue just so somebody clicks on your video, or you're so naive with how the world works that everything amazes you as if you had the mind of a child. And if that is the case, I should not be watching your video because you're probably not educated enough to give me any information I actually want. Okay? That and the people that look aggressively perplexed about things. I'm aggressively perplexed about how this happened? Question mark. Well, yeah, because your brain can't process it, and I'm not here to help you in the comments to help you process the idiocy that you've seen, let alone doled out to your viewers. So why don't you just sit down in the corner, keep making your crap, and then let everybody just devour it like, you know, fast food. And then you can all have that face while you're using a bathroom trying to purge yourself from the idiotic nonsense you've had infect your brain for the last 2 decades. I'm good, thanks. And that's the reason why there is a React video meta on YouTube. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's like, that's literally it. Oh my God, dude, you ever see people overreact to things, dude? I'm just sitting there, I'm watching these, like, the few that I've seen, it's like, yeah, okay, I recognize the pattern, yeah.
Wait till they find out where babies come from.
Right? Babies come from where? Question mark. You know? I don't think they teach that in school anymore, so everyone's got to figure it out for themselves. Don't forget the thing that hasn't been found or touched for 40 years. Dun, dun. I don't know. It's just, it's tedious, which is, again, why I don't watch a lot of YouTube anymore. I don't care about the commentary of anybody because I can make up my own mind, you know? It's just like, I don't need to see it. I don't even know why anybody needs to see it, honestly. You know? Especially those thumbnails. The thumbnails give it away. It really does, dude. When you see not vampires. I'm reading chat at the same time. What do you mean it's all-time vampires? What does that even mean? When you see thumbnails like that, and it literally just lets you know that they're shocked about something or trying to make it seem like it's a big deal when it's not. It gives it away, and you can literally spot the clickbait merely because of those thumbnails. Just look at them. You can save yourself a lot of time by just scrolling past all of them. They suck the time out of my life. Well, now you know the secret. If somebody looks shocked on their thumbnail, that means forget it. Vampires in your thumbnails. It's more likely than you think. Vampires? A lot of content is especially designed to suck up your time and nothing else. Yeah, but that's the thing. I recognize it for what it is, and my time is way too valuable to be wasted on that.
Did you go to the P.O. box?
Nope. It's Sunday. And we weren't able to do it yesterday. Maybe tomorrow? maybe Tuesday? I hope. Gotta get there eventually. Have you noticed a lot of YouTube shorts simply shout at you? Dude, TikTok is the same way. Everybody just yells at you as if you're supposed to care. Here's the thing. If somebody did that to me in real life, like if they got up in my face, I'm basically walking away. And that's how I approach YouTube and TikTok and all that other crap. And whether you're yelling at me or shaking some part of their body at me, expecting me to care, I'm just up and walk away, dude. I don't have the time for it. I really don't. YouTubers, the kids seem to love these days. Seems kind of bad. Oh, what? Mr. Beast? Yeah, I have my perspective on Mr. Beast is they did well for themselves by being, altruistic and giving money to people merely for the sake of telling people that they give people money. I've seen like 2 videos from like back in the day where it's like, oh, here, I'm going to give this homeless person however much money. And everyone's like, oh my God, look, they gave him so much money. That's so cool. But then they're like, it's almost like paying for views at that point. And then it's like, part of my brain is like, well, was this homeless person actually homeless? Yeah, that kind of thing. So, was there a gang war between goth community and emo community? Was there a gang war? I don't think either of them care enough to have a gang war. And besides, emos would probably cry about it, while goths would be just like, I'm not even bothering with these posers. So I guess if that was the assessment of that kind of, there wasn't really one, was there? I just tried lemon lime juice in my coffee and it was good. Oh God, what have I started? What have I started? What did you start? Look what you did, you little jerk. Go.
Lol, was this person actually homeless? Or was he just a professional hipster? Lol.
Who knows? Dude, do you know how much stuff has been staged? Okay, look up the video of the TikToker who cut off their quote-unquote, what do you call it, home arrest bracelet. And then they were on the lam from the feds after quote-unquote crashing their car into something. I would say look it up just so you know the links that people will go to fool viewers to get views. Look it up. And then fact check it. And then get back to me and feel a little bit less confident in what anybody on the internet has to say to you. Must not go out and get coffee. It's all your fault, bro. No, dude, don't start putting lemon lime into your coffee, man. All right, I'm going to have to try to do that. It was an accident. I put lemon lime Alka-Seltzer in it. It worked. It's probably an alert when I get people. What? Cut those off. Yeah, well, that was the whole video. It's like they cut it off and he just ran out the house. They ran out the house. Go run out the house. Research in this decade. Well, dude, that's the thing. Nobody wants to. Oh my God, I wonder if I have that. Oh, dude, you ready? Ready? Let's see if I can find it. This is worth it. 1 second. Boom, 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 boom. This is gonna take a bit. It's worth it. There we go. You got it? Oh, come on, dude. Oh my God, leave me alone. Okay. Worth it, chat. Hold on. Because when it comes to research, so let it sink in for a second. This is pretty good. What? Hold on. What do you mean? I'm not muted. You're muted. How is this a political cartoon? This is literally the 4 horsemen, and then there's a 5th one. This is pretty funny. The 5th horseman. See? DLC. New Game Plus. Dude, this is true. This is like this universal thing of the 4 horsemen, and then it's just like, yeah, we need another one. Bert, I thought this was clever. Generally, I don't find a lot of comic strips to be clever, but I found this one to be clever. Nice. And we got an ad in 45 seconds. Damn it. We got to go through the days, too. We'll do that after. Yeah. More duckies. More duckies. Yeah, I don't know, but it would be good if people did a little bit more research. You know, maybe if they started teaching that in school, it'd be kind of cool. Dude, when you were in the school, they always told you to research. They're like, you got to look this up. You got to look this up. And if you find a fact here, you got to make sure it's substantiated by 3 other sources. It was difficult. Spooky. Thank you, 31 moons. Thank you, thank you. It's like, read books. Nobody wants to read books. People can barely get through a 140 character tweet. Yeah. Mandatory critical thinking class. Oh my God, I would love that. Well, there's a lot of things now where certain states don't want kids having phones in school. You're going to see people flip out on a level you just have not seen before. But let's put this in perspective. All right. What I have noticed, right? When there are certain times I have to use my phone, my anxiety level actually goes up just by using the phone. This guy likes reading comic books. Hey, comic books. Still a book. It's got the word book in it. Still counts. I never had that when I was a kid in school, but I'm in my 30s. Yeah. No, but dude, that's kind of the thing, man. Dude, my anxiety level always goes up around my having to use phone constantly, text people, waiting for phone calls, waiting for emails, blah, 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 blah. I get real agitated real fast when I got to deal with garbage, right? Now, a lot of kids say, according to recent studies, a lot of kids say, yeah, dude, a phone is very stressful. Like it's like, yeah, they always got to check it. You imagine? Over and over again? Like just all day? Are you kidding me? Canada is having kids put up their phones? Put up their phones where? Like on a kite and just send them off a cliff? What? Too much of the stuff isn't good. No. 4 ads in a row? Oh my God. Go.
I walked into the store yesterday. There was a woman walking around with tights, silk undies on top of the tights, and no pants. I mean, wow.
Oh yeah, people don't care. They're probably just recording themselves for a TikTok or some crap like that. There's a fine line between class and trash. So, it's when you just keep on walking and just try not to stare at whatever they think is... Anyway. Let's see. Comet Moon. Oh, God. They can't hear me when I'm doing that. God, this is... Holy crap. Don't make me do it. Because we already had an issue with somebody else. I'm going to have to wait for them to come back. Oh, God. Fashion today really surprises me. I don't think it's fashion as much as just whatever, Phone should be PG-14. Dude, I mean, I don't know what to do with the phone situation because it's generally, I don't like it. I don't like using them. I kind of can't deal with it. It's kind of annoying. Somebody let me know when they're back. What? How's it goes? What's up? Hey, Gulthrex, hi. How's it going? Hey, how many ads they do packed into ad breaks? Yeah, nothing we can do about it. I think that's the reason why millennial parents are policing. Okay, finally here. Comet Moon Haley, please. We already had an issue with somebody else doing the ad countdown. I know they're annoying, but I can't have a countdown where it's like, dude, add 7, add 8, add whatever, that kind of thing. Because then it's like spam in chat. I know it's annoying. I know. Please don't do it. I appreciate that. Good. No, man, no. There was another person who was like, add 1, add 2, add 3, add 4, and I'm like, the chat just kept moving along, and I'm like, what the hell? Wait, stop. And then I went to click on their name, and then I timed out somebody else because I wanted to time them out to get it out of there. And that's why I didn't do it with you because I didn't want to do it. Put that in the rules if you got any room left. Where'd I leave off? I think that's the reason why millennial parents are policing screen time. Funny enough, that's what seemed to be resulting in Gen Alpha being labeled Gen X squared. Yeah. Gen Alpha is going to be labeled Gen X squared. No, I don't think so. Dude, here's the thing. Get your own generation, bro. Dude. You know what? And know what? Millennials are going to be called boomers squared? I mean, what the hell, dude? Make up your own crap. God. You know, what's the point? We want to be Gen X too because they're still looked at as being kind of cool and stuff. So we're Gen X squared, bro. Shut the hell up, dude. What, you want to be forgotten about too? Okay. God. The war against ad blockers was convincing me enough to pay for Turbo. I also start, what? Annoying dude, whatever I say, sad, start playing over the end. No, just as long as you don't do the countdown. It's like, I know if ads are playing, that's fine. Yeah. As long as I don't get a countdown. Funny thing is, Gen X is often conflated with boomers. I don't even see why. They're completely different. It was literally a completely different generation. Generational pride is the second stupidest thing next to nationalism. True. Yeah. I can see that. Well, the problem is, it's like everybody, and the reason why people do have generational pride or whatever you want to call it is people love their categories, you know? So whether they're younger, they like to categorize older people as being those people, whether they're boomers, Gen X's, millennials, blah, blah, blah. Older people do the same thing. It's a psychological thing. We categorize stuff we just don't want to deal with, and then we put it over there. That's it. Dude, that ain't gonna change. You think people are gonna get enlightened all of a sudden? Not gonna happen. Not gonna happen. No. I'm born 1987. Am I a 90s kid? The world may never know. I would say yeah. Like Manila because I love Sailor Moon. Sailor Moon came out in, 90... God, when did I come out? That was early 90s, right? Yeah, I don't know what the cutoff point was for Gen X. Sailor Moon was 92? Yeah. 92, bro. Dude, year after Nirvana's Nevermind came out. Dun, dun. Bum, 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 bum. Gen X ends at 81. Really? Thought it was later than that. No, because people later on, they see more Gen X than millennial. Yeah. What, now it's 84? Which is it? Who cares? Let's see. I was born in 70, but it doesn't matter the generation I belong to. Yeah, it doesn't even matter. It doesn't matter. Just as long as you're a good person. You got to be generation good person. Bum, 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 bum. We got days, chat. We got days. Don's not streaming today, so I'm going to do the days. All right, days are fun, bro. All right. It's day of commemoration and national mourning. Oh, that sounds fun. Turkmenistan. World Cerebral Palsy Day. Does not sound fun either. What's Dukla Pass? What? Oh, God, this is... Hold on, I got a thing that's messed up on my thing. Why can't I read that? No. Okay. Dukla Pass Victims Day. That's not fun. Can we have Armed Forces Day? Do we have something fun? October Liberation Day. National Orange Wine Day. There's orange wine? Question mark. National Plus Size Appreciation Day. The one time I need a card to come up. That plus size? No. I'm waiting for it, chat. It'll be good for a clip. Now they're all going to be normal sized. You know, September 21st was Batman's birthday. He's now 85 years old. Batman's a boomer. Is that plus size? Not really. All right, whatever. I can't wait. National Mad Hatter Day. Bro, you should have done a Hatter stream. You know? Being like, dude, it is even Mad Hatter Day. You know what? I'm hangry. Hangry and angry. Whatever. Do we celebrate with Mercury? Probably. National German Appreciation Day. It kind of depends on the time period. National Noodle Day. Guess you can fanoodle your noodle today, chat. National Day Golden Week Holiday. National Day Golden Week Holiday. It's either a national day or it's a national week. What is it? China. Zom Gedalia. Israel. I don't know what it is. Harvest Festival in Germany. Wine Day. Day 2. Wine Day, Day 2 in Moldova. It's Noodle Day. Get some noodles. Teacher's Day. Oh, on a Sunday. On a Sunday, no less, when nobody can appreciate him. Change a light day. God, there's a joke here. There's such a joke here. National. Oh, and it's right there too. It's just if this was a forget it. National Transfer Money to Your Daughter Day. Oh, hell no. No, don't just give money to your kids. They got to earn it, you know? Besides, most people's daughters are probably making more money on TikTok. So let's daughters transfer money to your parents' day. National Badger Day. So you feel free to go out and badger people. Inbox Zero Day. I guess delete all your inboxes. National Fire Prevention Week. National Physician's Assistant Day. National LED Light. That's tomorrow. Okay. What the hell is orange wine? What is orange wine? It's orange wine, bro. National Orange Wine Day. National Orange Wine Day is a holiday observed annual October 6th. The purpose of this holiday is to celebrate orange wine, a wine that surprisingly doesn't contain any oranges at all. The type of wine is actually a white wine made with grape skins and seeds left in contact with the juice. The result is wine with a deep orange hue and a taste that's completely different from other types of wine. Oh, white wine. It's also a wine that most people don't know about, even though it was first made over 6,000 years ago. National history, okay, blah, blah, blah. Interesting facts. Orange wine originated in Caucasus region, now modern-day country of Georgia. Orange wine was invented at least 6,000 years ago. It was best served around 55 degrees Fahrenheit. Orange wines have flavors of stone fruit and tea. Oh, for those people like tea, there you go. There's your wine of choice. See if you can find orange wine somewhere. Are real oranges too acidic to make wine with? I don't know. I know nothing about wine making. Where's King Toy when you need him? Come on. Observing National Wine. Okay, whatever. I still got wine, bro. Boop.
Do you really think you should be having more caffeine?
Do you really think you should be asking me if I should have more caffeine?
Yes. Thank you. All right, there you go. National Plus Size Day. I was waiting for this card for like a week. And I'm talking about the coffee. That's the plus size. Okay. AI gets weird, chat. Boom, 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 boom. What's that? Please help expose a YouTuber. I feel like that's against terms of service. Help us expose a YouTuber. I thought that's what TikTok was for. You know, when the YouTube channel kind of dips, they just go over to TikTok. And then they expose. Or is that OnlyFans? I don't know anymore. Beer made with pumpkins, no cinnamon. It's not bad. Weird. A bit late, the fifth horseman should have been, riding a hoverboard instead of a living horse. Yeah, but hoverboards, I mean, come on, dude. It's only 2024. It's not like we know how to do that. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. Yeah, it's weird. We keep getting bots. I don't know why. I'm still waiting for my self-lacing sneakers. I think Velcro is the best we're going to do. Someone programmed that bot wrong. It's supposed to be selling stuff, not exposing. Well, maybe the exposure is what they're selling. You know? Click this link for nudes only kind of thing. We're exposing our YouTuber.
Internet is poopy sometimes.
Most of the time.
But sometimes there are cats, and that makes it better. Internet is poopy sometimes. But then sometimes there's puppies, and that makes it better. Throw a puppy at it.
Let's go. Puppy throwing. It's puppy throwing time. Go long. What? It's football season. Thank you. Oh, man. Also waiting for the, what, freeze-dry microwave. Yeah, man, I need a freezy wave. You know, where I can instantly freeze stuff to make it ice cream or something. God, I want ice cream right now. I think I'm going to go out and get ice cream. I don't know what. I don't know what kind of ice cream. There's a football game on right now. Oh. They're playing in England for some reason. Soccer or American football? There's a football game in England right now? What? American football in England. What the hell? Did we not have enough stadiums here in this country? What the hell? New York versus Minnesota. They put all these players on a plane to go to England to play a football game? What are you kidding me? I feel like that's a waste of time. Oh, no. I think there was a push to try to get, like, the UK into American football. I like the last couple of years, so I think they do have a couple of games there every once in a while, which just seems crazy. I feel like they're all pot committed to soccer over there, right? My brother's a big football fan. He told me he's watching it. Oh, there you go. American football got exported to Europe in the aughts. In the aughts? That's how much I keep up with sports ball. Dude, there are teams that don't even exist anymore where I'm like, dude, man, I really wish I could go see the Oakland A's. I'm like, yeah, they're literally moving to, like, Vegas or something now. I just found that out. We're taking our concussions across the pond. Yeah, that's good. Get a head injury and then go into a high altitude plane. That's going to help it. When will cricket catch on in America? I feel like those are the only crickets we're really going to be catching on here. Dude, cricket? We're lucky we even know what curling is here in the country. Cricket already caught on in America. What? I use Cricket Wireless. Oh, God. We have a cricket outside. Yes, the Raiders moved to Las Vegas a few years ago. See? Used to be the Los Angeles Raiders, right? I think I knew that. Then we're going to be a version of Death from Marvel Comics for Halloween. So excited for spooky season. Cool. Yeah, I would. I don't even know what I'm going to do for Halloween. What do I do for Halloween? Have football, play, what, fight British cops to see what happens. Why would you do that? Why would you do that? Can't stand soccer. Every team pretends they got hurt, and what? When they show the replay, they act like nothing happens. Oh, when somebody, falls to the ground, holding their shin like, oh my God, I'm dying. Oh, somebody get the stretcher. Oh no, I just want a penalty kick. I'm going to dress up as Spock for Halloween. Nice. Men with Brooms curling comedy movie. That's pretty good. FIFA, fake injuries for attention. Pretty good. It's in the game. There you go. I'm assuming they still make FIFA games because I saw some person with a jersey with his hands up and there was like a soccer ball somewhere on Steam. I don't know what it was. All I have is an old goat face costume from 3 years ago. Yeah, unfortunately, the area we're at now is very low key when it comes to Halloween. Like, people don't generally do anything anymore. Again, it's like between trunk or treat and the pandemic, it literally killed Halloween in certain towns, and people just don't do it anymore. Sad but true. Remember, last year we had one person. One.
Faking injuries in soccer is part of the game, low like WWE wrestling.
Yeah, I guess. But what are you gonna do? Oh, where's the dude I want to? Hey, hold on. Oh, good, there's a new one. Hey, cool. As I refreshed. All right, bro. All right, I've been keeping up with this dude right here, Vartoons. Why? Because they've been doing repaints and they're doing like spooky Halloween ones. So look, they're at Repaint-tober. They're doing their own thing. Look, they took an old photograph and they had this little mummy guy go in there and picking his ear. That's kind of good. It's clever. I like it. And I'll show you. There's one reason why I started following this person or keeping up with their stuff. All right, we got, look, headless. Look at that. That's pretty good. See, they took an old photo and they're just like, yeah, let me put these people in there. Pretty good. I like it. Is he destroying the originals? I don't know. But their photos, who knows? I would say probably not. I actually do like the photos here because, you know, you get that old-timey look to your characters. It works really well. You know, a lot of people do repaints and do destroy the original artworks, and I'm like, oof, that's rough. This one's kind of cool. Look, troll. It's like a class photo, and you just put a troll in the back. It is very creative. I like it. This one's pretty good. Look, Lovecraftian. Got a little thing. That's pretty good. Come on. Dun, dun, dun. This one was pretty funny. Vampires everywhere. Look at that. That's hilarious.
Wow, gotta love how TikTok is worse than your Twitch's automod at policing comments.
I didn't even know they policed comments over there. Yeah. Oh, God. Why? What'd you say? What'd you say? What'd you do? See, this has got a story. This has got a story here. I would have made the sky a little bit darker because having vampires in the sun ain't going to help anybody. But it's still done well, aside from that. And this was the one that I thought was awesome. That's why I started following them, because this to me is tremendous. Boom. Wow, God. Look at that. It's done really well. Those look like marker marks. So I think they are actually doing it on, they're like paint markers. I know when I can see paint markers. Yeah, I would have just done it in Photoshop and, you know, kept the original thing. But there you go. Pretty good. This is my desktop now. So for those who don't know, just to give them some credit, because I'm actually appreciating what they're doing. VARTunes. V-A-R tunes. Look at that. I think he's picking his ear. Yeah. I can put the shadow in there and everything. Pretty good. We did this a long time ago, not like this, but God, you got to go real far back on the Instagram, where we had Foamy the Squirrel get inserted into like all these old comic book covers. We did a couple of them, and it was like doing weird little quotes and stuff and just kind of photo bombing stuff. It's fun to do. It's a good exercise, you know? Like, all right, here's what I got. Let's see, how am I going to make this better? Yeah. That is Copic markers, not cheap. Yeah, this is why I don't own them. I'm not even joking. I do not own Copic markers because they're way too expensive. The fanciest I have ever gotten is, God, what are they called? Micron. The Micron ones, and I got a brush one. Like a little Micron brush one. That's as fancy as I get, and that's it. Everything else is literally out of my price range. There's no way. Because each marker is like $4 or $5. Dude, you want a good set of those? Dude, that's setting you back like a couple $100. Sorry if automods and algorithm can't take jokes or sarcasm. Oh, God. Just said if anyone started insulting a dude with no legs, he should remind them he's at perfect height to punch them in the kneecaps. That's kind of clever. Actually, you can punch him in a lot worse places, too. Dude, I knew somebody who made that joke. I'm not even joking. Granted, they were in a wheelchair, and they're like, look, I am at the perfect height to just punch you right in your junk. I'm just like, fair enough. Micron, like the memory chip manufacturer. Yeah, they're from the Sakura company. They are made in Japan. But, I mean, for like $11, you can get like 6 markers. So that seems reasonable to me. A shipping cost that make Copic markers so expensive? I have no idea. Ed said a thing. Hold on. You're all good people and deserve all the love in the multiverse, as do your loved ones. Spread the word. Thank you. I appreciate it. And so do you. And thank you for spreading good vibes in a world that does not have enough good vibes. Please don't be a bot. Maybe that's what we need. The world needs good vibe bots, you know? The wholesome meme bots that go around and say, "You are loved," you know? Just fill up people's chat that way. Wouldn't that be nice? But no, we gotta have like, invest in this kind of crypto right now because it's super hot, bro. You know? Can't you just make a bot that says, you know what? The world is bad, but you are not. You know? Makes the world a little bit better. Let's go. I love a good 005 micron pen. Yep. Those are pretty good. Japan makes some dang good stationary stuff. Yeah. Crypto investing needs to die. But dude, come on. It's only going to go up. I'm not a bot. I'm as real as they come. Cool. All right. Good vibes from an actual person. Thank you. Where is it? Okay. They very rarely make toys of this. They very rarely make toys of this one particular character in history. In history. Very rarely do you see characters or toys of a thing that I'm going to show you right now because they always opt for the other one. Dude, they're making Vampira. There's a little Vampira figure, bro. They even did the hip thing. How? When was the last time you saw Vampira? Anything. They usually opt for Elvira because, you know, Elvira. That is a tiny waist. They literally body modified themselves IRL to have a tiny waist. There's a documentary, Vampira and I, where Mila Nurmi, the person who was Vampira, went through, they discussed how they did it. And it's like kind of crazy, but they literally had a small waist. The rib removal thing? No. They actually used a meat tenderizer on their body, wrapped their waist with saran wrap, and basically that would soften all the fat tissues or whatever, and it literally got rid of their waist. I don't know if they even have those kind of chemicals or whatever they used back in the day to still do that, but it's crazy. I thought it was just a super tight corset. No, it was legit. That's a legit waist. Definitely, even if you can find a clip of it, I think if I remember correctly, she used to get it from like a local butcher or something like that. And it would literally just wrap it around their body and just do meat tenderizing. I feel like that would be a cheap way for people to lose weight if it actually worked, but I don't know how meat tenderizer was back in the 60s as opposed to what it is now. The waists are scary. Yeah, it is. It's a little unnerving when you see people go through that kind of trouble, but, you know, small waist back then are just a huge plastic butts of today, I guess. You know, so. But that's kind of cool they made this. But, boom. Look, we also got this guy. But, all right, going back. Yo, they're making a Svengoolie somehow. They're making a Svengoolie glow-in-the-dark action figure. And I don't understand. We're getting a Svengoolie, but we're not getting a Mr. Lobo. Where's the Mr. Lobo? Huh? What about the Bowman body? Where's that? Where's all the other horror hosts? All right? Can we get an Elvira? Can we get all those? Come on, where's my Zachary? Where's my Zachary? I want a Zachary. What's Svengoolie? They're a horror host. They're around. They sometimes trend on Twitter somehow. Bowman passed away. I know. I saw the Mr. Lobo documentary the other day. I want a Mr. Lobo. There you go. Maybe they're still working on that. I don't know, man. They didn't say nothing. They didn't say nothing about it. Look, they even have this one over here. You know? I don't know. Maybe one day they will. Maybe one day. Now, why is this tab open? What's this? Oh, Nosferatu. Hey, Nosferatu. He glows in the dark, right? Yo, bro, better be glowing in the dark, bro. What the words? I click on this picture. It's not even showing. Why you not giving me the glow in the dark one? I want to see the glow in the dark one. Where's the glow in the dark one? Where's the glow in the dark one? Where is it? Where is it? I click on this. I click on that, and then it doesn't show it. Where is it? Where's my glow in the dark? I'm literally clicking on it. Dude, I'm going through all of them now. Boop. Look at that. Okay, that's not glowing in the dark. That's not glowing in the dark. Not glowing in the dark. Not glowing in the dark. Oh, this one? No, we'll just skip that. You got the wrong photo in there, you clowns. You jerks. I want to see this thing glow in the dark. Stop being a schmuck. Fix this and update it right the hell now. Because if it doesn't show me glow in the dark or anything like that, I'm going to be real ticked off. It doesn't even say glow in the dark. It doesn't even say glow in the dark. Does it not glow in the dark? This not glow in the dark. Bro, what? I don't buy anything now unless it glows in the dark. I don't think this glows in the dark. Bro. I don't see any glow in the dark. I feel like it should glow in the dark. How come Svengoolie can glow in the dark? This guy doesn't glow in the dark. Guy glow in the dark. Come on, dude, he's a vampire. Everybody knows that vampires glitter. Oh, good. I don't think it glows in the dark. Wow. It looks like it glows in the dark. Why do they have this picture over there where it looked like it glow in the dark? This one right here that I click on and it doesn't show anything. This doesn't glow in the dark. That's irritating my face right now. You know, that's a skin rash of unhappiness right now. Look at that. This guy glows in the dark. Look at that. Glows in the dark. Look, glow. Monster glow. Oh, God. Skin rash of discontent. This doesn't glow in the dark. Do they have any other vampire stuff? I feel like they probably should, but I don't think they do. Oh, God. Hold on. Yeah. Wrong keyboard. I gotta get my other keyboard. Boop. All right. Let's actually see. What do they got? What do we got? Oh, I don't care about your crap here. Two things. We got two things here. We got the one I showed you, and then what the hell is this here? Oh, that's right. These little guys. These I wasn't. I don't think I'm not really crazy about that. I don't like the way they did Vincent Price here. He looks more like a smug John Waters than a Vincent Price. You know? It's weird. It's only cool if it glows in the dark. Damn right. And I got this guy over here. And this guy just looks like, oh, my God. Yeah. I don't know. What are you going to do? At least they're making an attempt. That's all right. Oh, that's finger slipped. Likely excuse. Looks like a Scooby-Doo character, right? Count Orlok is really Bob from accounting. What? And I would have gotten away with it if it wasn't for you pricks. You jackasses. Literally, Twitch had hit SY. I found this sad. Somebody actually had to ask, does anyone remember this show? It was on our 80s or 90s cartoons or whatever. Yeah. They're like, dude, does anybody remember this? Does anyone know what this is? That's sad. I mean, it got 125 people are like, I do. Dude, this was a good show. I remember seeing this. You know, this guy was off the wall, and this guy was just like, whatever. You know, it was kind of cool. Ball, exactly. I haven't seen this in forever. It's probably on YouTube though. I don't know. I think I saw an episode once, way back in the day.
I'm off to get stuff done before the week starts. Have a good rest of your Sunday all.
You too. Try to be as productive as possible, but in the best, most fun way you can. Thank you for being here.
Dang, now I feel old.
Yeah, that happens. That happens. Now, what are you going to do? What are you going to do? What are you going to do? You know, stuff gets old. Stuff gets old. And then you get old. And then you're like, damn, I feel old. And then you're like, well, why do I feel old? Because everything keeps moving, bro. What else we got? We got the nostalgias there. Let's see what's going on with the nostalgias. Let's see. I got to go through this quick. The other side, dude, lyric version. Go to hell. Tetherball. No, I never saw. I always just saw the pole. I never actually encountered a tetherball that still had a ball on it. Ever. Annoying kid toy. What is this? 90s stomp. No, what is this? Dude, a little Castle Grayskull. Nice. McDonald's. Ugh.
Wish UK had the Meet TV Tunes channel, so sad.
You got YouTube. You can find it on the YouTube. It's got to be on the YouTubes, right? What else we got? Scooby-Doo things. Those actually tasted blue. Barbie Diaries. Blah. Yeah. Somebody really liked a Red Ranger. All the red. Oh my God. I was like, what is this for a second? It looked like it had a chainsaw handle, but I'm like, no, that's wrong. Cassette player. I'm like, Sony doesn't make chainsaws, do they? Okay. Payphone, a relic from the past. Yeah, I wish those gas prices were. Look at that, $3.59. Holy crap. Oh my God. You've got that poster? Which one? This one? I'm assuming not this one. The puffin stuff. Dun, 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 dun. Night Before Christmas. Yeah. Okay. 79 freewheeling Ford trucks. When a truck could be a truck. What else is this? PSP. Bro. Video poker. If you say so. That's not even video. That's LCD. Hey, stop eating my sesame cake. Congo. All right, Tim Curry. Oh, right there. Brum, brum, brum. I think that's about good for that, right? Yeah. All right, what else we got here? 90s. You know, weird 90s crap is happening. I always got to check these out. Bum, 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 bum. What is this? You got it, dude. GGIF 35. This is no. What is that? Where do you keep your what? Where you'd keep your CDs back then? I did not keep them back like this back then because usually these things, especially if you got the poorly made one, would scuff things up. If you had a very hot area, these things would start sticking to the front of your thing, and that would mess up your discs. Don't do that. See, I don't care about that. This was how we knew where our friends were. There's a bunch of bikes lying around. Hey, look, Billy's here. My CDs are still in good condition. Great. That's kind of weird, dude. It was weird. Like when you were a kid, you knew whose bikes were. Like, oh, that's Bill's, that's Joey's, that's Phil's, blah, blah, blah. You know, and you kind of just like, oh, the blue one. I don't know who the blue one is. Must be the new kid. The Shadow. The Shadow knows. Nobody bought these toys. Ugh. This was how your destiny was decided. How come nobody made this a small little mini indie game? I'm sure they did. Oh, there was a picture of a poster that says everybody knows bleep happens. Oh, okay. Right. The big poster of era of cartoons. Yeah, that is an era of cartoons. Hello, Cool J. Mama said knock you out. Live unplugged. I have a morbid curiosity. Like an MTV unplugged? How are you unplugging that? Michael Jackson. Oh, good. Here we go. What the hell? Guardians of the Hood. Atari Games Corp. I guess Atari didn't know what a hood was. I didn't even know this was a game. Guardians of the Hood. Join the war against crime. But you're ruining the hood. Okay. National Fluid Milk Processor Promotion Board. That sounds very clinical. Yeah, baby. Yay for the Shadow. Yeah. Hey, there you go. Who else used to think this guy was the coolest Power Ranger on the planet? Oh God, we got to fight now. All right, who's better? Who's the best? Who's the best Ranger? Out of all the colors, what do you got? Red, yellow, green, all the primaries. What do you got here? 1993, Jason David Frank made his first appearance as the Green Power Ranger. Got milk? No, I don't got milk. I do have a latte thing. I got a weird latte. Black Ranger was the best. Green Ranger was the best. Red. Rita Repulsa. What about Pink Ranger, bro? Red Ranger. Axe shotgun. People are like, I'm going to pick villains. That's not the question. This is why you're going to fail at school. If somebody says, what's your favorite Power Ranger? You don't say, well, I like this villain. Purple. I'm not talking to you guys anymore. I like Paisley Ranger. I met JDF2. He was awesome. Nice. Rainbow Ranger. I don't know any of the Power Rangers. Just pick a primary color. Blue, pink, green, yellow, fuchsia. Our Disney Plus back in the day. Yeah, and Disney Plus doesn't even have all these, and this is the best thing they've actually done. If you have all these, you probably don't need Disney Plus. Oh, God. 90s teachers, you aren't always going to have a calculator in your pocket. Me now. Whoa. Look, I did the thing with the meme, but a calculator. What is this? So nostalgic. What? 5-year-olds nowadays. Nike, Air Forces, Converse, Adidas, and Vans. Me when I was 5. I don't even know what the hell these are. Are these those jelly shoes? I think Steve was looking at those, right? The unmodified VHS copies. Yeah. Look up Who Framed Roger Rabbit, the unmodified VHS version. Yeah. Shopping at Best Buy in 1998. Oh, God. Why would I do that? I didn't even think I had a Best Buy near me. We had Circuit City, bro. This was high class. I had a pair of Converse. I had whatever sneakers. What? Dude, the shoes you had were whatever your brother just didn't use anymore. Those were my sneakers. And he got whatever the hell. Until we eventually got a job when we were 16. Yeah, there's nothing more fun than working your youth away. And then we got our own shoes, which were cheap AF, until we got one good pair of Doc Martens that we literally still have. Taco Bell in the 90s is so cool. Wish they didn't change their interior. I wish they can change the interior all they want. I just want them to keep their food the way it was back in the day when it was actually food. Kids in the 90s, number 28. This was your childhood shampoo. No, I had to use whatever my mom had because she was the one that actually cared about her hair. Everybody else did not. No, we got one bottle of shampoo and the whole family used it. I wasn't spoiled. I didn't have my own special shampoo. We didn't have no tears shampoo. It was like, just don't get it in your eyes shampoo. That was our shampoo. Just don't get it in your eyes. That's what it was. Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, season 4, episode 24. I don't care. Lost interest. How many you're starting to forget the 90s now? That's early onset Alzheimer's right there. If you're forgetting the 90s now, what are you talking about the 90s? Back in my day, in the 90s had the Transformers. No, that was the 80s. No, what did the 90s have? That was like grunge, Nirvana, stuff like that. Sailor Moon, a lot of early anime. What, the anime? Oh, like the Beetlejuice cartoon? No. You're getting closer, though. That was technically the 90s. See, I was right. Go to bed, Grandpa. Shut up. The streetlights haven't come back on yet. I don't even have to be home. Dun, 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 dun. What the hell's this? Eating McDonald's in the late 90s. Oh, when it came in styrofoam. Oh, that's good. Vanilla ice. Oh, God. Joe Cool, San Francisco 49ers. Joe Montana. I just kind of know him from selling, like, what was it, insurance or something? I know he's a football player, but. Any 5 fans here? I'm sure collectively they have 5 fans. Everything about this is so 90s. I'm obsessed. Good for you. Let's see. What is this? Goosebumps pinball machine still works, bro. They had little pinball machines, bro. Bing, bing, bing. Dude, that's pretty cool. McDonald's pancakes were gross. I don't think I've ever. Yo, if I was ever gonna get breakfast at McDonald's, it would have been like an egg McMuffin. I never got pancakes. Their hash browns were freaking amazing, though. Though it was like eating crispy lava. They were hot, you know. Same thing with the apple pie. That was lava inside a crispy crust that also burned you. It was like getting burned 5 times. Egg McMuffins didn't exist yet? Really? In the 90s? I thought that was a thing since like the 80s. I remember Mad TV. Their food is toxic. Yeah, I don't eat fast food anything anymore because now it's unaffordable. There you go. You want to feel old? 25 years ago, a trio of eco-goths, it's not a thing, changed the landscape of pop culture forever. They did not. Happy 25th anniversary to the Hex Girls. I think we're overselling this a little bit. The Hex Girls didn't change crap. They were a nicety to a cartoon. And that hair is not really goth, I'm sorry to say. That's more new wave, honestly. So, just saying. Fight Club movie turns 25. You don't talk about Fight Club. I don't know how that helps their promotion, but let's see. What? Today's kids will never know how hard it was to make this choice. I don't know what choice is this. Word Art Gallery? Yeah. Oh God, what the hell happened to Jeffrey? After one too many close calls on Black Friday, my parents refused to shop at the big chain toy stores like Toys R Us, so I never got to go. What do you mean never got to? What? You can go to Toys R Us on a not Black Friday when you don't have people with pitchforks and knives trying to get a Furby. What the hell, dude? What are your memories of places like that? Not going on a Black Friday. Those are my memories. Those are my memories of Toys R Us not going to it when everyone else was going to it. What the hell? Ghoul Skull was the original Monster High. Yeah, whatever happened to that? So weird. What parent says, hey, we're going to go to Toys R Us, but only on Black Friday? Why do you hate your children? 27 years ago was Kane's iconic WWE debut. All right. Oh, again with the Hex Girls. Here we go again. 25 years, bro. What the hell is this? Who remembers laying your masterpiece out on this rack? No. Because I feel like some doofus kid would put their coffee on top of here and it would just spill all over the place. The entire month of December was Black Friday. Dude, we never went to toy stores in December. I worked at a toy store in December and that was flipping chaos. So I understand why my parents are doing it. Like, nah, we'll wait till January. But, after everybody returns this stuff. No memory of that. Scrunchies in the 90s. I don't think I know the names of any of these people. Oh, that's Britney Spears, right? And I forget which one that is. I don't know what that is. And these ones just haunt everybody who existed during that time period. So, keep moving. Today's kids will never know. What? They'll know this. This probably not. Oh, God. That weird overhead projector that one teacher, the old teacher, they didn't know how to do like a PowerPoint presentation, so they still left one in there. They'd wheel it out and they'd be like, I'm going to show you some slides. And you're like, what? Your PowerPoint, bro? Like, nope. That rack would be great for animation cells. It would. Spawn. Since it is Halloween month, here's my recommendations for watching Spawn, the best animated adult series in this time of the year. Spawn. I'm surprised they haven't put this on like a good physical media thing. I don't know. Maybe they have. Kim Cattrall as Lieutenant Valeris, Star Trek, what? 4? I only know her from Big Trouble in Little China. I didn't even know she was in this movie. Yeah, she was in Big Trouble in Little China. Touched by an Angel. Is that what they're calling it these days? Blossom. Oh, God, no. I'm this old. I don't know. Buttleween. Spawn animated series was still good. Yeah, they should just bring that back instead of working 12 to 20 years on a movie. Yo, this guy's going to punch you out. Look at this. 25 years ago today, Arthur's big hit premiered on PBS. He's gonna just murder somebody. Look at him. Look at those eyes. I can't take it anymore. Oof. A lit weekend in the 90s. Bro, you had Crystal Pepsi? That's it. I'm not coming over anymore. All right, maybe I will. You did get Cool Ranch Doritos. Oh, these are Cooler Ranch. They had Cooler Ranch Doritos? Hold up. They had Cooler Ranch Doritos. Cooler Ranch. Cooler Ranch. DW deserved it. They deserved it. I didn't know there was a Cooler Ranch. Do they still make those? Nah, man, I used to love Ranch Doritos. The Cool Ranch Doritos? Dude, they were awesome. I didn't know there was a cooler. I didn't know there was a next level. But it was the 90s. Everything was extreme. So, you know, you couldn't have extreme. It had to be cooler. They're Cooler Ranch. I guess they just had more seasoning. They just renamed Ranch Doritos to Cooler Ranch. Oh, they didn't do anything? Damn it. I kind of wish they did. That would have been cool. Blockbuster. I don't know what movies they got. I don't care enough to find out. The quality of this was so beep, but it really made you feel like an artist. I did not have these. I did not. One Christmas, we got what they were called. Let's see if I can find them. Let's see. There we go. Boom. Oh, God. Boom. These were pretty much... Oh.
Yeah, he punched DW after she threw his model plane out the window thinking it would fly.
No. You know, if I was Arthur, I would have just tried the same thing with her and been like, all right, let's see if you fly. Woo! These things. We got these once for Christmas, all right? Christmas. Look at all the colors you got here. Look at all these. All right, it's not a big deal by today's standards, but this was amazing. As a kid to actually have like, oh, look, they actually had tones of skin, you know, as opposed to having to use orange for every single human character we drew as a kid, and they all look like The Simpsons. Every character we had to draw back in the day was The Simpsons. Because we were like, well, we had no skin tones whatsoever. We had like 5 markers. And we were really into The Simpsons, so it wasn't a big deal. But we're like, you know what? If it's good enough for The Simpsons, I guess that's fine. You know, and we just made it that way. I know, right? 36 colors, bro. Imagine. So yeah, we went through these in about a week. Because we used to just draw so much. It was like, you know, it was crazy. Now I don't know. Where did I leave off? Oh man, forgot where I left off. Oh no, there we go. Boop. Back on this. Q. My wife would not allow her kids to watch The Simpsons. What? Why? Why? Was that during a controversy when everyone thought it was a bad influence on a kid because Bart said, eat my shorts, and that was like the worst thing that was on television until Married with Children came out and just tipped the scales. Apparently those art kit markers came dry. You were supposed to put water in them. I don't remember having to do that. Though I do remember when they ran out, I would open up the back and I would literally, I'm not even joking, I would put spit in the back end of these markers to give them more juice. Because if you actually added water, it would make it like the ink wouldn't work well. Spit worked amazingly well. So yes, we have early drawings with spit ink. It's spink. Not even kidding. The Simpsons was tame compared to Family Guy and South Park. Yeah. What about vinegar? I don't think we had vinegar. Nobody ate vinegar. What am I looking at here? Sweet escapes of what? What the hell are these? Nostalgic Wendy's. I didn't have a Wendy's near me, so I had this very infrequently. Blockbuster Video. Yeah. else we got? Trivial Pursuit. Yeah, it is trivial. What is this? Oh, God. High school yearbook class of 1996. Just teens being teens before smartphones and social media, dude. Everyone's gonna be like, social media's evil. It kind of is. Sci-fi issue. Okay, I don't care about that. What the hell's happening here? Nah, I don't need that. What is this? Guess jeans. No. Tell me or I don't care. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Look at it. Look at that glass he's got in there. Look, 1998 rich kid. Look at those shoes. He got a whole computer over there. Look, he got little disc things. He got a printer. Yo, bro's hanging out in an office. That's probably his dad's. So, negative points for having a pink chair. My keyboard's pink. It doesn't really matter. Okay. Oh, good. The only thing worse than stepping on a Lego, stepping on one of these. What are these? These butterfly hair clips? I didn't know anybody who had one. Ice cube glass? Where's the ice cube glass? Where? I didn't see it. Bump, 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 bump. Oh, God. What are you doing? Still use something similar. Luckily, the cord fits into the cell phone, but the cassette adapter part is my saving grace. So, yeah, the cassette adapter that would have a headphone jack that would go to another device so you can play music. Yeah, okay. At least cars now have Bluetooth, which is kind of nice. I had a pink chair for the longest time. I loved it. It was free. That makes it even better. Look at this guy. He's like, I'm going to eat your soul. Isn't this the Reading Rainbow guy? He's hosting a new game show on TV called Trivial Pursuit. It's not really new, but LeVar Burton, come on, man. My childhood was awesome. Oh, for a second, all right, here's the thing. This is the problem with growing up in an inner city, right? This just looked like a bunch of interchangeable needles, and this was like a syringe or something. And then I saw the character, I'm like, well, what is this? Like an insulin shot for children? Like, what is this? I didn't realize this was a thing with actual interchangeable things. For a second, this looked like some narcotic paraphernalia for a split second. Multi-lead pencil. Oof. Oh my God. My childhood was so jaded. A blow dart. That's crazy. I shouldn't have to scroll through this and be like, oh, what? Drugs? What's happening here? Dude, this guy had a series of interchangeable needles for... Oh, no, it's a pen. You know, LeVar Burton still have to change... What? Really? Well, you probably wouldn't get rid of that. Before social media, this is where we'd show off our, what? Shoes and outfits? You're not making any sense. Before social media, yeah, basically nobody knows what this is. I know it's a pencil sharpener, but none of this is unnecessary. Oh, God. Okay, here's the thing. Bro, for everybody doing today's kids will never know. Okay, we've seen it 1,000 times. Okay, today's kids will know because they can look it up. Okay, you're showing your naivete about the abilities to actually look things up. Will they look it up? I have no idea. Kids today will never know the struggle. They can look it up. Will they appreciate it? No, but they can look it up. 90s kids knew. Oh God, I literally just said this. 90s kids knew the struggle. Look at this. Look, I'm carrying a CD player, America Online. Look at that sub menu, bro. Burr, 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 burr. And that. Well, you should have had this guy pull over and go to his trunk to change the CDs out. That would have made it a little bit more of a struggle. I never understood that. We're gonna put the CD player in the trunk of your car. So whatever you put in there, you better like it, especially if it's a long trip. Oh my God. Math. We got an ad break coming up. Damn it. True Lies. I saw that recently. It was on the background. It didn't catch my attention really. I was underwhelmed with it. That and Last Action Hero. It's like the villain was fine in Last Action Hero. He was fun. The guy with the little eyeball. It's cool. Aw, a little 90 nostalgic for y'all. Who else missed it? What? Razor. That's not a razor blade store. Guy's being sarcastic. Maybe you have a 5-disc changer in a car. That's crazy. They were big back then, bro. Dude, a disc changer was huge back then. All right, we got ads coming up. I should be all caught up with this too, right? Goosebumps. Hey, what's going on here? 90s were just better. Is this better? I kind of still have days like that. It's just usually my phone's on the floor and the cat's played with it. But I do have a lot of weird paper paraphernalia all over the place. We had boom boxes in the 70s. Yeah, that was like late 70s or maybe even mid 70s, you know. Still wearing these braces. My hands are just like cripple dibble. I don't know. Do you think? I guess for those who have been around, well, here's the thing. Everyone gets nostalgic about their youth at a certain point. So for this person who's like, yeah, the 90s were just better, it's probably they appreciated what they had at the point, and they look back now and they're just like, dude, it was just so much simpler. It was really cool. You know, my parents paid for everything. That was the life, right? So that's inevitably going to happen for people who grew up in the 2000s, you know, the 2010s and all that other stuff. They're going to just look back and be like, dude, it was so much better. It was so much better when my Kindle, you know, blah, blah, blah. And you're like, Kindle, what? Things being so much better in the past is all relative to when your past was. Lower gas prices. Yeah, but then it's like, even if you grew up in the 90s, it's like your parents were probably like, man, the gas prices were so much better 20 years earlier. Yeah. So, you know, lower gas prices is also relative. Food prices is also relative. Food prices never go down. They always go up. So, dude, when you were shopping for your grandfather, you'd buy him a handful of things and, you know, come back with like a $30 receipt. And he'd be like, for what? And I'd be like, well, I picked up everything that you wanted on your list. And he's like, that's how much it cost? We're like, yeah. He's like, do you know how much a loaf of bread was? You know, that kind of thing. Yeah, the Big Mac Whopper was actually huge. Yeah, it was huge. Remember when gas was 75 cents a gallon? What do Zoomer kids get nostalgic for? I don't know. What was nostalgic for their childhood? Probably Pokemon. A lot of the Nintendo stuff. That's probably what it is. A lot of gaming stuff. They're going to be nostalgic for being able to sit in a room with friends and playing like Mario Kart, which is kind of cool. People who had LAN parties and stuff like that, for anybody who grew up in the aughts or whatever, internet connectivity wasn't quite there yet for everybody. So you probably had friends you'd hang out and you probably enjoy that a lot. You know, now it's just like, I feel bad for people growing up now whose nostalgia is going to be like, remember when we all played Fortnite online and they have a series of friends they've never actually met ever in real life, ever. That's sad. I mean, you think about that. It's going to be weird. I can't imagine them getting nostalgic for schools because schools aren't the best places to be nostalgic for right now. Yeah. But a lot of people who game online, I mean, Dawn has a lot of friends online that she's never met IRL ever, but they've been gaming for like 15 years, you know? So, I mean, dude, same with me. It's like, I know like everybody here, dude, you know, dude, how long have you guys, you know, quote unquote known or hung out with us, you know? Exactly. So you've been, most of you have probably been going to the stream for like 8 years. And it's like, you know, 10 years from now, we're going to be nostalgic about the early days of Twitch, if we're not already, where you could have fun. You know, same thing with like YouTube. People are going to get nostalgic for early days of YouTube. Remember when you could just post stuff and not worried about being destroyed? Yeah. I have a Twitter friend I've had for 15 years. See? What did you do before stream? I put lemon lime Alka-Seltzer in my coffee by accident, and then I said, start streaming. I miss early 2000s YouTube. Yeah, so do I. What? It was just so much more fun. Yeah. Everybody wants to remember. Yeah. It's nostalgia is good. It's just when you get trapped in a nostalgic loop, that's when it starts getting dangerous. You know, and then you're sitting there living in a particular time period and you're just like, everything sucks now. And it's hard to not say that because everything kind of does suck now, you know. I can't believe they're making Until Dawn. I mean, remaking. I mean, I get it was a good game, but too many remakes. Yeah, I feel like that didn't come out too long ago, but, you know, apparently they were just like, yeah, is that a remake or a remaster? What did I do yesterday? I went for a walk. And then I stopped walking. And then I did work for 15 hours. Oh, it is a remaster. Yeah. Until Dawn, what's? No, it's a horror game. It was a PlayStation game. It's on PC now. So, I'm nostalgic for the early internet that existed before social media. Yeah, I mean, you know, we've delved into early internet and kind of looked at posts and stuff, but forums were just as toxic. It wasn't as prevalent and it wasn't as instant because not everybody could check it every 15 seconds. You know, so like if you posted something on a forum, you might get back to it in 10 hours and see that other people commented on your post and you'd be like, oh, well, you know what? Screw you, guy. You know, and then they wouldn't see your comment for another 4 days, you know, because they were using Internet Cafe. So, but even those early recollections of early internet are just going to be, that's going to be washed away because most kids who grew up with internet now are just remembering, yeah, maybe the slowest speed they ever had was DSL. You know, I mean, unless you're in a particular area that still kind of has really crap speeds. But you know, dude, even their phones. It's like you can hotspot your phone, still get better service, you know? Back in the day when you'd walk away from your computer. Yeah, you didn't have it in your pocket all day going bling, 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 bling. Yeah, for those who don't know, like literally all for my phone, there's like I think what Android has a particular thing and Apple has like a focus mode or something where you can just turn off everything. You won't get notified about crap. Unless you add like an emergency contact or something like that, or a family member that you actually want to hear from. Okay. That's what we did to our phone. We basically annihilated every sound that would possibly infiltrate my existence, you know, when we're using our phone. Because right now, to me, my phone is a glorified MP3 player. Like, that's what I use it for. I'll go outside. I got Bluetooth. I'll just, you know, put my earbuds in, walk around. And that's it. So it's just like after a while, it's like you know, and keep in mind we've been doing this crap for like, you know, over 20 years, and you hear so much garbage and see so much crap, and all that fear of missing out and having to get back to somebody immediately is like that's for somebody else who wants to stress about that. You didn't respond to me in 10 minutes, and I'm angry at you. Well, maybe I'll get back to you next week. You know, it's like I can't. You know. Because everybody's time, not only mine, but yours as well. It's like you don't want to sit there waiting for somebody to just, you know, they get back to you to get back to you. If they don't. And then you just move on with your life. You know, that's all. I use mine for audiobooks mostly. Yeah. Let's just load them up, download, whether you're streaming stuff or whatever. It's like, you know, it's an awesome device. And if you need help, you need GPS, you got to find out where certain things are. You're going to go eat somewhere. You want to look at reviews. You know, that's what I use it for. I don't use it to bicker with people on social media or perpetually doom scroll on Twitter/X. TikTok is like right out for me. I barely use it, you know, just because I don't care enough. You know? And that's just kind of a thing. It's like I love posting stuff, but I can't sit there and just absorb all this toxic content. And unfortunately, it's getting really difficult to find the stuff I actually want to watch because it's so buried underneath, you know, TikToks and cat videos and all this other stuff. And, you know, they have their place, but when there's so much of it, I feel like we have an ever shrinking kind of quality content circle just surrounding it. It's like a battle royale. Quality content is like in that circle, and everything else is like cat videos, TikToks, and a lot of people yelling at you to be upset about something. You know, like rage bait and stuff. And then it's like that circle gets smaller and smaller and smaller until it just gets obliterated. And then everyone's just, sitting around in a sea of like bickering. And it's like, why? I don't have TikTok. It's one of those things that made to waste time. Dude, just everything. Dude, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, YouTube. It's all there to just suck up your time so you can sit in front of a screen to look at ads. You know? And it's like, I don't like it. You know? I mute everything. Even when I'm watching like TV, I'm just like, mute. Anytime an ad comes up, mute. You know? It's just what I do. It's reactionary at this time. I don't want to be told to buy something I don't need. You know? Everything I'd want to watch in TikTok ends up on YouTube. Yeah, there's that too. So all roads lead to YouTube at some point. It's just depending on what you want to watch. Some of the spicier stuff may not make it over. But speaking of which, let me get some liquid. I'm frying my voice right now. And now I'm out of water. Spicy, but acceptable. Dude, I want a coffee that big. That's awesome. Dude, that was a big coffee. I want that. The Brave browser helps with getting rid of most ads. Yeah. My mom is into TikTok, but not me. Yeah. There's some fun TikToks. I'm not going to like just badmouth TikTok in its entirety, but God, I thought there was something wrong with the graphic there because the little coffee dude is like right above it. I was like, oh God, what happened? You know, TikTok has its place and there are some fun things on there if you just want to laugh and goof off and, do mindless crap. But, at a certain point, you find yourself scrolling through stuff for literal hours. And I'm like, holy crap, I could have watched 2 movies. And you know what I did yesterday? I put on the original Reanimator movie. That's what I did. Instead of doing stupid internet things and stuff like that, I'm like, boom, Reanimator. It's a little discombobulated. There's some missing elements in there. But it's still a fun movie. Herbert West was awesome. Jeffrey Combs, bro. TikTok can be funny, but it's a very busy app and becomes static after a while. Yeah. It's so bizarre. Like, you scroll into one thing and it's like something else will automatically load, et cetera, et cetera. And it's just, what's Reanimator? Reanimator. Lovecraft. H.P. Lovecraft's Reanimator. It was Brian Usna film from like 86, I want to say. It's kind of gory and weird and stuff, but basically this doctor figures out how to bring people back to life with this weird little serum. And the problem is they go nuts. They made 3 movies. So there's Reanimator, Bride of Reanimator, and Beyond Reanimator. Bride of Reanimator's all right. Beyond Reanimator is kind of okay. But I think I could deal with Beyond Reanimator just because I wanted to see Jeffrey Combs reprise that role. And he was still good in that. That's like where he's in jail and stuff and he's still doing experiments. It's pretty good. Also recently watched Vampire Circus and Time Cop. Time Cop. Both are currently free with ads on YouTube. Yeah, it's kind of weird the way everything you used to pay for kind of got moved over to free with ads. Like Hulu. Now it's like you pay for Hulu, you're still getting ads if you're using like the lowest tier. Same thing with like Netflix and all this other crap. And I'm like, Amazon as well. It's like we used to get so much stuff with Prime. It was like Prime was a good deal because I was like, damn, we're getting all this content. Now it's like, oh, well, now you get it with ads. But if you want to, do an extra couple of bucks, then you won't have to see ads. And I'm like, it is 2024. We do not have an extra couple of bucks. Nobody has an extra couple of bucks. Come on. So I don't see why, like, and it's weird because, like, okay, hypothetically, let's be logical about this. You make people who don't have money sit and watch ads for products they don't have money for. Shouldn't you be giving the ads to people who have a gross amount of income and, you know, are in your top tier of everything? What? Because they're the ones with the expendable income. Bro, you can't be showing ads to people who don't have money. What are they going to do? Oh, wow, I really wish I could buy that. Well, I don't have any money. It's ad after ad about being disappointed. Do the ad-supported tiers for Prime Hulu work when you use... I have no idea.
Years?
Wow.
You must bear both.
May the blessing of the almighty Waffles be with you all.
Pope Waffles, 96 Moons. How's it going? Hope you're doing well. How's it going on this spooky October? Yeah, I gotta get my October going here. You know, I gotta fire it up. I mean, yeah, I've been doing this kind of like every 365, but I'm just saying today it's a special month. It's a little warm out. I don't like it being warm. I want ice cream. Should probably get ice cream. For the price of a cup of coffee, you can subscribe, donate to this thing. I barely have money to have internet half the time. Exactly, right? Have you seen the price of coffee? That's always a weird thing. Been a while since I've been here. I've been well. Good. There you go. Nice. An ad for buying a house that most of my generation can't afford. Dude, houses are absurd. They're absurd. Everything's expensive. Cars are expensive. Like, you know. And I know it's like basically a step away from starting to talk about politics, but, you know, it's like there's no way people are going to be able to afford houses unless you make them more affordable. And I don't know how, you know, what kind of economic wizardry needs to happen to have those prices go down, but you're going to have a lot of empty homes being bought up by corporations who are just going to rent them out to people. And nobody's ever going to own a home with the exception of companies. And imagine hypothetically, oh God, imagine Amazon owning your house and you have to pay Amazon rent. Build it yourself. A lot of people don't have that ability, time, or initial capital to be able to do that. Plus, think of all the permits you got to get done, all the electrical work. It's going to be a small fortune. Even rent for a lot of places. Yeah. How about giving money to people who have tattoos of your products? No, that'd be weird. Is there enough empty homes to give every homeless person a house? Probably. I always say retro...
So murder is environmentally friendly. Yes, it is.
People are biodegradable. Thank you. I always say they got to retrofit malls and just make it affordable housing, you know? You have a nice little leisurely area people can walk around in. You just make every store into a little apartment, but nobody's going to do that. They would rather destroy it completely. Not many people can afford to have children anymore anyways. Yeah, that's the thing, you know? And considering the state of the world, who wants to? See homeless people outside your business. Don't run them off. Give them signs to hold. Yeah, be like, here, hold this sign. You know, just say sale 20% if you give this guy. That would be a good deal. You know? Hey, 10% off if you can prove that this guy gave you, you know, you gave money to this homeless person. You know, pay it forward kind of thing. But, you know, who has a business? You know? In Michigan, there used to be a late night horror movie special during October called Shocktober. Whatever happened to that? All the rich folks who bought up houses during the pandemic for Airbnbs and overpriced resellers shouldn't have been allowed. Yeah. Well, it is. I mean, it is what it is. It's kind of like, what really bothers me is that they let a lot of companies buy residential properties. And it's like, you know, hypothetically, somebody's house can be owned by, you know, hypothetically, AT&T, you know, or Verizon. You know, imagine having to write out a check every month for Verizon, not only for your phone, but for your rent. And imagine how quick they're going to be when something needs to be repaired. Oh, yeah, there's a leak in the roof. I need somebody here to fix it. Yeah, we'll get on it. Okay. They should leave the names of the stores that close so no one can ask, where do you live? Suncoast Video, right? I live at Suncoast Video. Oh, man, dude, that's pretty cool, man. I live by Captain Candy. Wait, what? Many homes are in between jobs and are hurting, but so many are drug addicts. Yeah, dude, there's a lot of stuff, man. Every landlord becomes Comcast. Yeah, you imagine trying to get plumbing work done from Comcast? Oh God, you're doomed. Then they'll have to emblazon your homes with their brand. This house sponsored by Sprint Wireless. You know, you get a little T-Mobile on your mailbox. Oh God, it's gonna be weird. It is very a dystopian sort of slope we're on. Imagine living in a Hot Topic. I think I'd be able to do that though. It depends on what era of Hot Topic. I should be able to choose which era. If it's 90s, 80s, 90s Hot Topic, I'm there. All right. If it's current Hot Topic, not so much. I can imagine they would have us living in pods like from the Matrix. Yeah. What do they call those in I'm not even kidding. They're called like death apartments in China where it's basically like a bed in a closet. I don't even know if that's a true thing, but God, it's ridiculous.
Wish something can be done for the homeless.
I'm more worried about the people who actually are working and are borderlining on homeless. Because, all right, homelessness is always an issue, right? But there are a lot of issues that cannot be taken into consideration in a broad observation of the situation. So, in other words, there's like some of them could have mental health issues. Some of them can have disabilities. Some people could just not want to work. Some people could be violent. Some people could be, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. A lot of things going on. So that's something for social workers to freaking work on and, get on and figure out who needs the help and where to get it to. But as far as home ownership goes and just having an affordable place to live, there are people who are fully functioning every single day. They don't have like issues with A, B, or C. They may not be like, antisocial, just can't work anywhere. So they become grifters kind of thing. And therefore end up homeless for some reason, one or another. There are people who are borderlining on that right now because it's like they're working 2-3 jobs. None of them give them a decent wage, and everything is so overpriced that they're barely able to afford their apartment, And those, unfortunately, are the people who are going to end up being lumped into that homeless thing. And then it's just like, bro, we're on a slippery slope, But just one medical bill away from being homeless. Capsule hotels in Japan. Coffin apartments. Coffin apartments. Thank you. That's what they were called. This pod is maintained by Netflix. Yeah. Meanwhile, your residency is canceled at any given point. They got to renew you each season. That would be a nail-biting experience. Rather, imagine being a tenant for a Netflix house, right? And every season they assess you and they're like, all right, are they getting the ratings that we want? Do the other neighbors like their performance? Oh God. It's like, no, we got to cancel you. USA is sparsely populated compared to Japan and the UK, so housing shouldn't be such a big issue. It shouldn't be. There is so much land in this country that is usable, but there's also issues there. So, I don't know, man. Dude, the cost of building houses and material, it's like, dude, isn't like a single piece of plywood close to like $100 now? Where was I? I think it was like in Home Depot or something like that. And just like a piece of plywood was freaking expensive. I'm like, plywood? Are you kidding me? So, imagine trying to build a house or something like that. Well, how much is, I guess it depends on where you are. How much is plywood? $30. $30. Where? Labor is the big cost. Oh, okay. That'll get you. And what the hell was I looking at? That was so expensive. What was it? Spalted maple? Honestly, I wouldn't be able to tell plywood from actual wood. So, yeah. But then there is the labor thing. So it's like you want everybody to be, paid fairly, but then it's like the cost of living is so high. And then if you want, it's a slippery slope because it's like, bro, everyone's got to be paid a certain amount and fairly. And then you have the cost of supplies, the cost of labor. And then by the time you sum all that up, you are creating something that is unaffordable. And then people can't afford to live there, buy it, or rent it because everything is so expensive. And then we're all just sitting there saying, well, what do we do? So many company towns left empty after companies left to put people there. Doesn't help that companies that own terrible apartment complexes with tons of issues still think it's okay to charge almost $1,500 to $2,000 per month for an apartment. But that's because probably in areas like that, that's considered cheap. Because all the other apartments that are good are probably like $3,000 to $4,000 a month, which is insane. It's absolutely insane. Crappy 1 bedroom, 1 bathroom was about $1,500 a month by the time I left. That's insane. But, you know, it's all relative. You know, 1 bedroom, 1 bathroom in New York is probably like $2,500. You know, so it's a bunch of BS. Houses can still be built using natural materials like cob and mud bricks. Yeah, but you also got to consider zoning, safety, and permits and all that other crap. I don't think that's going to fly. You know, there's a building and housing commissions just for the safety of not only the people living in it, but everybody else around them. So, I mean, unless you're going to be living in a tent somewhere, you know, there's so many variables involved. Yeah, you got to worry about sewage systems, electrical, all that stuff. Proper drainage, roofs, stability. Yeah. Electrician cost $85 an hour. Yeah, imagine him trying to rewire a house. Dude, forget about it. It's like probably 12 grand. Easy. And that's assuming they know what they do and work fast. Still, people still make new trailer homes? I'm sure they do. There's a lot of just mobile homes that you can just kind of buy prefab and they just put them in a lot. Yeah. We could make it illegal to own a house that you do not live in. Yeah, that's going to destroy the whole renting community. You know, a lot of people who hypothetically have 2 houses, I don't even imagine how that's possible. You know, they rent one during a particular season or retirement where they downsize, they have a house and then they get another smaller house and rent out their bigger house or some crap like that. You know, I don't know. Weird. Landlord permits, maybe? I don't know. My first mobile home cost me approximately $7,000. New back in 1980. All right, what would that cost in today's money? That's probably like 35, 40 grand. You know? I don't know. Housing's weird. You know? Monies. 30,000, 43,000. Oof. Yeah, that's kind of I mean, that's a lot of money. I mean, depending on what your job is. Like for us, that is literally not attainable, which sounds sad. But, you know, depending on where you work, that's like, you know, that's reasonable. There's a small single wide. Dude, anything that's safe and durable, then it's like fine, you know. Yeah. I don't know. This is why we all build our dream homes in you know, Minecraft and stuff like that, because it's just the reality is unattainable. It's unattainable. Bum bum bum. Where's the other thing? Looking up a thing. Give me a second. My first house in California was approximately $60,000. Mid 80s. Wow. And in California now, that's probably, holy crap, that's probably like 600,000. Thank you. All right. Boom. We got new animes coming out. New fall 2024 anime simulcast. We got to get out of the housing thing. Right? That's depressing. At least I can stare at my phone and pretend something's nice somewhere, right? All right. God, what the hell's coming out here? 365 days to the wedding. That doesn't sound like fun. A herbivorous dragon of 5,000 years gets unfairly villainized. Season 2. Season 2. Season 2. A terrified teacher at ghoul school. Oh, that seems like that's right up my alley. A little skeleton guy. That's pretty good. Yeah. That's something. Bro, that could be a thing. My wife reincarnated as a middle schooler is more wholesome than creepy. Oh, cool. Write it down. And thank you for letting me know. I like the wholesome stuff. This might be fun. What else we got? Oh, they have, there you go. Happy to fulfill his dream as being a teacher until he learns Hayaki Academy is full of monsters. That's probably fun, but it might be goofy at the same time. I'll probably look at that. What do we got? Acro Trip. Young otaku will make her favorite magical girl the best in town, even if that means helping the villains. What? Okay. After school, Hanako-kun. Yeah, that guy. Returns with new episodes. Okay. Another journey to the west. Oh, God, I already live here. It's nice the teacher does his best despite being terrified. Cool. What else we got? Arfaretta. From Commonplace to World's Strongest Season 3. Season 3? A lot of side boob going on there. Can we compete? No side boob. No? They're all random. I can't just pull up a side boob card. Doesn't work that way. There you go. All right, well, I think we're winning, chat, right? We're winning. And the lighting is actually good on that one. All right. Anyway. Artifice 90% fan service. 90%? I can't. Well, considering they're wearing 10% of a costume, then I guess, yeah, that maths. Oh, good. Let's see. As a reincarnated aristocrat, I'll use my appraisal skill to rise in the... Oh, God. These things are just so... Banana around the world. See, that I can understand. A little banana cat was floating around. Great. What is this? Blue Exorcist Beyond the Snow Saga. Blue Locks, 2nd season. All right. Football. /soccer. There you go. Blue Mimaru. Oh, that thing. Dan. Demon Lord 2099. All three are meh. Banana Cat is still running, apparently. Yeah. Around the world. The kitten and bananas go worldwide in the newest season of Banania. They exist. All right, Demon Lord, retry. R. All right, so we got Demon Lord 2099 and Demon Lord retry. So, wow, they're two-pronged attack here. Look at that. Unless this is a completely different related series. I have no idea. The plushies for Banana Cat are adorable. Yeah. Dragon Ball. Daima. Oh, it's coming out October 11th. That's soon. That's on a couple of days. Goodbye, Dragon Life. It's like the cat equivalent of a streaker at a sports game. You know, they just walk by and they're like, look at my banana, dude. What's up? Thank you. More Dragon Ball stuff. I don't think there ever will not be Dragon Ball stuff. I'll become a villainess who goes down in history. That shouldn't be your goal, but let's read about it. Reincarnated as a villain. Oh, God. A lot of reincarnation happening here. Reincarnated as a villainess in a dating sim. A girl tries to be evil, but the prince keeps, falling for her. All right. Okay. Camererba, God.app, season 2. I don't know first season, so this doesn't help me. Kina Kunada, a mushroom pup. I can't read any of that. Isekai will never end. It's like anime is dead. Oh, come on. You know? Let the grieving soul retire. The story of the creator of Foamy the Squirrel. In anime form. Let's see. One treasure hunter is ready to pack it up and get out of the dangerous gig. Treasure hunter? He's a grieving soul. I thought it was going to be dark turmoil and stuff like that. What the hell? It oversaturated a popular genre so much I avoid everything about it eventually. Oh, the reincarnated isekai genre. Yeah, it started what, like 10 years ago. They just, all the isekai stuff was just ramped up. And now it's like, oh, I got reincarnated as this thing, could do this thing, blah, 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 blah. It's like, oh, God. Love Live Superstar Season 3. Bro. Mecha Ood. Mechanical Arms. MF Ghost Season 2. Ah, dude, it's like the other car one. Okay, what was the name of it? Mecha Ood, very fooly cooly vibes. Ooh, nice. Initial D. Oh, there you go. Is it like the same universe, or it is just doing like, let's do another car thing like Initial D, but not Initial D? It's already got 2 seasons. MF Ghost is giving me deja vu. Deja vu. Natsumi's Book of Friends. Oh, God. Do I ever want to know? Continues to return. Supernatural challenge. Supernatural challenges. Yeah. Negative positive angler. What the hell? After a near-death fall, a boy is saved by a fisher's crew and starts a fresh new life at sea. Why would you do that? Why would you go to the sea? All right. Nina, the Starry Bride. Thrust. Really? That's the first word you're using when you say Starry Bride? Thrust into a royal deception. An orphan poses as a princess and finds joy in finally being needed. Aw, sad. Literally just all about fishing. It's all about fishing? That's in Book of Friends is cozy. Ooh, cozy. All right, cozy. I like cozy. Pinuru is a kawaii slime. Oh, God. They didn't get reincarnated as a slime? Weird. Hello, everyone in chat. What's up? Lost Viking, hi. ReZero. Starting life in another world. Season 3 of Another World. Ron Kamanamachi's Forbidden Deductions. Season 2. You're forbid from using logic. Ow. Thank you. Hey, Sweetest Squid. Thank you for the prime sub. Appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you. Bump, 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 bump. Thank you. Thanks for follow. Nice. Oh, we got trailers and everything. I don't want to get on trailers. Let's see. Ronin, Kananchi, Kyoto Disturbance. What? Spirit Chronicles, Shangri-La, Frontier Season 2. We got Season 2, Season 1s. There's no synopsis here. No synopsis. Sword Art Online, Alternative Gun Gale, Online 2. Oof. Does anyone watch Vinland Saga or Berserk? I got Berserk on my... Oh, God. There you go, the throat. Berserk's on my to-watch list. But who knows when that's going to happen. The do-over damsel conquers the Dragon Emperor. The healer who was banished from his party is, in fact, the strongest. Oh, God, it's like playing WoW all over again. Oh, dude, when you had a druid healer, man, no joke. You could tank and heal the whole thing. Bump, 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 bump. The Idol. Oh, God. Shiny colors. We got another one of those. Most notorious talker. Runs the world's greatest clan. Berserk is too scary to watch. They don't have the guts. The Prince of Tennis 2. 17 World Cup semifinal. The Prince of... They have an anime for everything. I don't know how you make an anime out of tennis. The stories of girls who couldn't be magicians. What is this about? Can top student Kurumi Miura, I'm so bad with Japanese names, overcome her failure to enter the esteemed magic group class in high school? Well, apparently not. It's like couldn't be magicians. Trillin game. Don't know it. Sumisho. Don't know it. Grieving his wife. Oh, God. What do we got? Tying a knot with an Amagami sister. Which one? Manga's where it's at, though. I'd be surprised if there's even a proper adaptation. There was a Prince of Tennis. Oh, God. Sports anime are more compelling than real sports. Yeah, I feel like the athletes over there might be a little bit more intriguing and perhaps intellectual, dare I say. Yakuza fiance. Oh, God. That's not going to go well. You are Mrs. Servant. All right. Clumsy ex-assassin maid asks for a job at his house. Why would I want a clumsy ex-assassin maid working in my house? Oh, God. All right, continuing fall 20 simulcasts. Case closed, bro. We got simulcasts. Fairy Tale 100-Year Quest. Delico's Nursery. Why do it seem these titles are suggestive? Some of them are. What else we got? One Piece. Bro, One Piece simulcast. Well, at least you're doing simulcast. Tetsukeretsu. What? Fate of the Majority. Tower of God. True Beauty. Wonderful Precure. That's very bright. That's so bright. Oof. And we're at the end. That is a lot of anime coming out. Like, how do these fare? Is like all these places that make anime, is it like Netflix where they have like a season and they're like, all right, cancel it? Gorgeous transformation scenes? So it's a magical girl thing, huh? I'm assuming that was this one. Wonderful Precure. Oh, Toei Animation. All right. Next Precure series continues with brand new, what? Let's say furry friends? Furry friends as their companions. They got furry friends as a companion now. Furry friends. Let's go. Spread the word. Most men get the job done telling a story in 12 episodes, very few sequel seasons. Yeah, I've kind of noticed that. Like, they're usually can kind of tie things up in a season. You know, and everyone, you know, with the exception of your main franchises, they'll just continue new stories or whatever. I don't like when they have weird cliffhangers like they do here in the States, where it's like, oh, you know, watch next season. Oh, we're not making a next season. And you're like, you jerk. I'm waiting for Watamote season 2. Never going to happen. Never say never. Never say never with anime, man. If we can get The Devil as a Part-Timer season 2, then we can probably get another Watamote. Come on. Are they still churning out Comey Can't Communicate, or do they say, nah? Precure is a magical girl franchise. Each series has a new gimmick theme for transformation, and some of the episodes reel with heavier stuff that the dub edit out because it can't be said. Said? Okay. Oh, can't be said or can't be said? Why do they edit out things? My God. I always find it weird when foreign stuff has to edit things or just change stuff for Western audiences. But then I feel the same way for Western audiences having to change stuff when it goes overseas to certain areas in Asia. And you're like, why are we changing this? 90s Spider-Man cartoon ended with a cliffhanger. No. Very good for anime for kids. Yeah, write it down. I heard the art style for Kami Can't Communicate changed in the manga. Don't know why, though. Did it? I don't know. I'm way behind on that. I think I'm on, God, number 12? 12 or 13 of that series. I think they're up to like 23. It's killing me here. We never saw Spidey save Mary. No. That's another thing I got to catch up on. Oh my God. I don't know. One day. One day, chat. One day I'll have the time. Well, it's not like I could do a stream of me just looking at manga all day, because I don't think that's going to be enjoyable for most people. Like, dude, look at this page. And I don't know how much I'm going to enjoy it if I'm like having to read it like out loud. I need the voices in my head, bro. I need the voices in my head. There was Comic-Con this weekend in LA. Did anything even happen for that? Like, I didn't hear crap. Let me find the thing. Well, no. Ah, jeez. That was close. That was close, chat. Give me a second. I dropped the thing. It's important. Thanks, Marvel. They would never let Peter and Mary Jane get married because Joe excited what got a divorce 20 years ago and wants us all to suffer. What? Why? Oh, it's a video. I don't want to see a video. God. Even IGN usually has like everything announced at, Comic-Con. There was absolutely nothing. The Ultimate Spider-Man comic is good though. That goes to prep for spooky season. I'm always spooky all the time. I don't know how much more I got to prep for that. I don't know. Yeah. Dun, dun. Thankfully, we all have a new Ultimate Universe. Spidey is married. I hope it's good. I haven't gotten the trade paperback yet. Oh, so it's yeah, that's another take. I feel like there's just so many alternate universe, and it's like, a lot of the characters are so beloved. It's like, yeah, well, we got to do something with these characters. We can't just give them a singular story. So it's like, yeah, let's change up the situation where Peter Parker and Mary Jane are actually married, and they have a kid, and that's just going to go on forever. They're not going to let these characters die until they end in the public domain or something like that. And they announced the kid from New Ghostbusters is going to be the new MCU Hulk. Okay. I mean, I guess that's, I don't know. Generally, when it comes to comic book stuff, I don't care about casting, or do I? Certain things like, Robert Downey Jr. being Doctor Doom was kind of like, what the hell? Multiverse choose theory. Yeah. Well, I mean, I have a love and hate relationship with that. It's like, it's cool that the characters keep getting to do stuff, but after a while, you're just like, all right, does this all work together, or do we not care? Like, do these characters go willy-nilly? Does any of this even matter? It's kind of like, what's happening? That kind of thing. And it's good to branch out, but then sometimes I'm just like, God, here we go again with another universe. And this new Ultimate Universe is temporary since it's a product of the Maker. The Maker. Always messing things up. Think we all have superhero fatigue? I kind of do. At a certain point, I'm just like, okay, I get it. Like, and I haven't seen Deadpool Wolverine, and I wanted to see that. And still, after a while, I was just like, yeah, whatever. It's going to be on streaming soon enough. And it's like, what am I going to do? It's on streaming now. I could probably watch that later. Maybe I'll do that. I don't know. Should probably do work. That's the other thing. There's way too much content out there. Oh, God. Can we reel back the content? Just a bit. I'd watch it and give it an A-. Yeah. I'm not tired of superheroes. Then again, I read their comics, not watch the movies. Oh, well, comics give you a break, Less everything, please. Life. Well, that is kind of the thing. We got so much stuff, dude. We got so much stuff. You know what? Content to me is like, I'm probably not going to be on too much longer, but the sheer amount of content that's available, I feel like I am living in the house of a hoarder. And you know, when you're just surrounded by so much stuff, you like don't know what to do because it's like, it's almost overwhelming. That's the way I feel like content consumption is now, where it's just like, there is so much stuff. There's so much of it. It's like, you look around and it's just like, well, what do I watch? What do I watch? What does this look good? And then it's like, you'll get halfway through something you're watching and you're like, yeah, but there's this other thing I kind of wanted to watch too. And then you might abandon this. That happens with gaming a lot. People will get like, a couple of hours into a game and then abandon it because something else came out and it just keeps going and going and going and you never finish a game. It's like you never finish a movie. You just keep hopping around and stuff. It gets crazy. I think there's a bit of brain rot. Just a little bit, huh? A scotch. They've just been buying horror books and it's a superhero fatigue. Oh, there you go. Sometimes I think Spider-Man suffers too much. Yeah. They just put him through the ringer. Peter Parker is like the Job of Marvel. They just keep putting him and Wolverine. They just keep, like, whoever's writing for these characters, they must be like, sadists or something. The Comey art doesn't look much different than the beginning. Yeah. Well, I mean, the artists that have been drawing it over and over again, it's like their style is going to change a little bit as they get better. The more you draw, the better you get. So, what about Frodo? Frodo! I have trouble keeping up with the games I have bought. Yeah. Dude, even just the free games you get. There's so many free things. Like, if our attention spans were actually really good, we would never have to buy a game for the rest of our lives with all the free stuff that's out there. From what I recall, Sony has to make more Spider-Man movies in order to keep the rights to them. Yeah, that's apparently a thing. If you don't keep making Spider-Man movies, that means you're not using it, so we're going to take the rights back. Yeah. They're just like, whatever, just make a crappy Spider-Man movie, who cares? Though, to be fair, most of the Spider-Man movies that have come out have been pretty good. Even the Andrew Garfield ones that people weren't crazy about, they were still pretty decent. Never thought I'd live in a time where I stopped caring about free video games. Well, I mean, a lot of the free video games now are either, kind of gotcha games or they inevitably want to charge you. And that's just the nature of things. It's like free, you'll try it for free, but you won't try any game for $60. Nobody's going to say, yeah, let me try this game for $60 and hopefully I can get a refund. Yeah. That's what DC does to keep the rights to static. Oh, God. Like my friends to see 2 movies last night, Transformers 1 and The Wild Robot. Both good robot movies. Would recommend. Nice. What do you mean you can't hear him? What do you mean you can't hear me? You could totally hear me. You could totally hear me. You're not trying. My Epic Games library is just free games. Same here. Bro, so many. Make sure you didn't hit the, mute button. Most are pretty good games. Yeah, dude, I got a lot of good Epic games, but I just never play anything on Epic. And I think there was 1 or 2 games that I got free on Epic, but I just didn't want to use their platform, so I waited for them to get cheap on Steam, and I bought them for like $5. And that's sad. It's just I like Steam's interface, So, most people do tend to have the attention span of a rodent. And that's one reason I find that they're coming out with all the content and overload everyone. Yeah, but what's the point of doing that? Because if you come out with all the content all at once or whatever and you overload people, they're going to get fatigued. And we definitely really got to kind of, I don't even know how this is going to be possible, but there's just so much stuff out there. There's no real way to mitigate and slow down what people consume, And it's very difficult to expand an already shrunken attention span. There's no way to do it. Like, what do you do? I don't know. Buy a game on Epic. I have a bunch of free from there. I haven't played one. What do you think, though, when I went to the tickets for Transformers 1, there was only one row available in the front, despite the movie performing poorly at the box office. Really? Well, performing poorly at the box office is like, that's just people saying, well, they spent this much money and they expected to get this much money during the opening weekend. You know, and then when that happens, they're like, well, I guess it's underperforming, you know? Companies just want that initial, like, surge of money, and then they're like, yeah, we'll see what the long haul is later. We don't care. Yeah. And they're doing a bare minimum. That sucks. Yeah. It's all about that opening weekend. Yeah, pretty much. That's why everyone's bashing the Joker right now. It's like, dude, it's not making enough. It's not making enough money. It's doing terrible. Like, company see $8 million first week, poor performance. I want a $12 million. Yeah. Well, I guess if you put $100 million into a movie, then yeah. Though, you know, not for nothing, the Transformers 1 budget would have been a lot less if you didn't get all these A-list Hollywood people to do the voice work for it. You know? Because here's the thing, Transformers is one of those franchises that can kind of stand on its own because people know Transformers. You can literally get voice actors that know how to do voice acting, as opposed to A-listers, where you got to give them $12, $15 million just for saying, roll out, you know, that kind of thing. Spend so much money on a movie, they're confused when they don't make it back double. Yeah, it's so difficult. The budgets are just insane. Or loads of VTubers who would make for fun voice acting. Yeah. I love Transformers, but I don't know what it gets. What? Like when it gets human focused. Yeah, God, I really wish they would stop that. No, it's like crazy monster movies and Transformers and stuff like that. It's like, you know, the Godzilla movies. Did I need to see any human in that whole Monarch trilogy? No, I don't need to hear crap about humans. I just need to see them run and scream. That's what humans are for in a Godzilla movie, okay? And then for them to scurry around like, what the hell do we do? Oh, no, bring out this huge device and see if we can take them down this way. Brr, 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 brr. You know, like, God. The budget for Transformers was $70 million. That's still a lot of money, dude. $70 million? And how much did it make back? We'll watch My Little Pony for that Megan girl. What? Big CGI monster fight. No people. Exactly. I do recall seeing static once or twice, but I actually got into this lore. Oh, okay. Yeah. Who? I feel like Transformers will make its money back, and it could have done it a lot quicker if they didn't have... Ash Darkthorn, what's up? How's it going? Been prepping. All right, for Hurricane number 2. Why are you all getting a hurricane? Stop it. As of right now, around 83 million globally. Oh, dude, you know, it's still technically making 13 million, but is the 70 million factoring in marketing? Because apparently that's a huge part of the budget. You know, like there'll be a movie that's like, oh, well, it cost 200 million. And 100 million was spent on, you know, marketing. And, you know, I'm like, what? Yeah. I don't know. Be safe. You know, Florida's got enough problems without the weather. You know, jeez. Got bored with the last Godzilla movie. Too many people talking. Yeah. You figure Godzilla would just take notice of that and just obliterate them all and say, just shut up with a giant, that kind of thing. Just forget it, man. No idea. We thought we were at the tail end of hurricane season. Yeah, everything's been shifted. Everything's shifted. Yeah, it's kind of weird. I'm surprised it's only 70 million, right? There was some random human girl they made the protagonist of My Little Pony in the 80s or something. Oh, God, wasn't that the one that was, you know, shooting lasers at somebody or something? It was kind of weird, right? Can't wait to break out of my yearly grill so I can eat. Yeah, speaking of which, I have not eaten. Oh, man, we got an ad break coming up. Come on, bro. All right. You know what? I'll snooze it because I'll just wrap it up. You guys don't need to be seeing more ads. Snooze it. Snooze it, you lose it. There you go. That's it. No ads for you, chat. I gotta see who be a streaming. Who's a streaming? Must have snacks. I do need snacks. Godzilla -1 did it right. It had lots of character drama, but Godzilla shows up in the first 5 minutes. Yep. Bum 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 bum. What do you mean, sad panda? What are you talking about? What are you talking about? I think EB Demon streaming. Hey, Bloody Angel, you can bother EB Demon.
Last of my bits. Thanks for an amazing stream, PG. Catch you Wednesday.
Thank you. I appreciate. I don't think I have any weird dental doctor or any other crazy appointments happening on Wednesday, so that actually might be true. No, dude, last couple of Wednesdays have been a little squiffy. Been kind of squiff. All right? Bloody Angel, your job is to go bother EB Demon, because that's who we're going to raid. They're doing artwork. You know? I don't think anyone else is on. We haven't raided them in a while. Bro, we haven't raided them in a while. We haven't. Wait, hold on. DreamHack is going on in Atlanta.
Thanks for the stream.
Hey.
Have a great week, Pumpkin Guy,
Thank
John,
you.
and chat. See you next stream.
Thank you. We're actually going to try to get Steve out here. He's contractually obligated to stream at least once a month, especially during October. All right? You put on his stupid little Halloween dress and get him out here. All right? Or whatever. Doesn't he have a Halloween shirt at the very least with stupid pumpkins on it? Just something that says Halloween, all right? God. He just sits there in the office, just staring out the window. It's like Squidward looking at SpongeBob and Patrick having fun. He's just looking at the ice cream truck across the street. We're weird. All right. Let's wrap it up. Quick, before the ads come and get me. And I got to rest my voice. I've been talking for way too long. Bro, 4-hour stream, dude. Nice. There you go. Of course, it's not good for your throat when you're talking at twice the volume you normally do, and also make it scratchy for the sounds of effects. Great. Okay, but we're going to raid EB Demon because we haven't done it in a while, and they're doing artwork and stuff, so you can hang out, see what they're doing. It is spooky season. I don't know if they're doing something spooky, but they probably should be doing that. And Bloody Angel, you get to go over there and bother them. You know, tell them about, I don't know, bees getting into your car or something. I don't know. What happens in your life? 3D printing. Talk about that. All right, Dawn will be streaming tomorrow at 5 o'clock, Monday, Eastern time. And I will be back on Wednesday. Everybody, thank you for helping out and supporting and doing the things that you do. It's appreciated. Every single day. There's a bee. There's a bee on the screen. There's a bee on the screen. Ow. Get it off. Get it off. Bees. Be gone. Later, chat. Thanks for being here. Go, go, go. Do something fun. Do something fun. I really need ice cream. I got an ice cream deficiency right now. I need ice cream. I need it. Ice cream. Ice cream bar stat.